Hey y'all. Happy Friday. Hey Angela. I think I gotta turn my speaker on. Welcome y'all. I am just weeding some vinyl. So hey y'all, hey. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but we're going to see if I'm doing this right. Hey Ashita. Hey Edna. Hi. Hi Creativity in Progress. Hey Angel. Hey girl. Hey. Y'all make sure to tell Angel congratulations. She hit 40K subscribers. Make sure y'all tell her congratulations. I should be going on the screen. Let me start over. Let me start from the beginning because I said tonight was going to go pretty good. Sin is going to be here with us tonight. I do need to make a change though. Let me make sure I did not make the change earlier. So Sin is going to be here with us tonight. And if y'all saw my post, we are going to be doing a little bit of screen printing. So this is my first time doing any type of screen printing, anything, but Sin is a professional. I am not. And so I have the screen on behind me because I'm going to go over to the other desk and I still want to see y'all comments. So, hey, Ashita. Y'all, T-shirt chick is here. Hey, Edna. Creativity in Progress. Hey again. Angel. Hey again. And make sure y'all give Angel the biggest congratulations for reaching 40,000 subscribers. It is not easy getting 5 subscribers on YouTube. So 40,000, that's a lot of people, y'all. So, hey Laverne. Hey Kemp Designs. Hey Lachelle in Walmart. Girl, what you getting from in Walmart on this Friday night? Hey Paula. Hi Mary. Hey Jessie. Welcome. Happy Friday. Hey my beautiful friend Coretta. I hope you had a great week. Thanks, Jessie. I am going. Hello, Creative Crafty Shack. Happy Friday. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Mary. Marissa. Y'all know I got to go through these comments and tell y'all, hey, I'm trying. Okay, she's not on the screen, so I got a few more minutes. Hey, Lakeisha girl. What's up? Happy Friday. I hope y'all had a good week. This week was... Okay, so when I finished Crafts and Combos last week, y'all, my computer died on me. So then the next day I had to go and find somewhere to get it serviced, and I did not want to go to the Apple store because y'all know how that Apple store be looking. So I did not want to go to the Apple store. So inside of a mall here, they have this shop called Simply Mac, and it's an authorized Apple whatever distributor, refurbisher, whatever they are. And so I took the computer there, and guess what, y'all? I ran into one of y'all, and I was like, ah! But I did run into her. And so actually, when I went to go back and pick up my computer, she's visiting, or she was visiting from New York. And so when I went to go pick it up again, she was still there. And so we were able to get a pick together. But yeah, I ran into one of y'all here visiting from New York. So that was pretty cool. I was like, I just saw you last night in Crafts and Convos. Hey, Sandra. So that started the weekend. And then I'm not going to tell y'all that I dropped my camera. And so my camera is on tile. Like when I have it set up, it's on tile. And the camera dropped and the lens broke. So I had to get a new lens, and y'all, my lens came in yesterday just in time for tonight. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, it was pretty rough. It started off really, really rough. But I'm very hopeful because I am off next week. Next week is Thanksgiving, and I'm here with y'all tonight. So we are about to get started soon. I'm gonna wait until Sin comes back on the screen. Thanks, y'all, for telling Angel congratulations. Hello. Hey, Barb. Hey, Vivian. So yeah, y'all, that's what I had going on, but that whole like it threw my whole weekend off, and I was just like so miserable because I had plans, I had videos that I needed to do, and I could not get them done. My last video was so busted, it looked like I just could not get the phone to work right, and I used to be a pro at recording on the phone. So I don't know. Hey, Javonda. Hey, Nicole. Oh, that is so nice, Edna. Hey, AJ. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Photo Crazy Mom. What's up? I got my tea. And it's been pretty good lately. So I'm very happy about that. Hey, Kirsten. Hey, Shay Shay. Girl, I hope you're having a great day. Happy Friday, y'all. Let's see. So the shell, oh, spray paint to paint some Glowforge ornaments. Cool. I need to do some ornaments. Y'all, they are ready. They want me to do a catalog at work for all the things that we're gonna sell. That's why I can't get my Etsy shop together, because I gotta get all this stuff together for work. So Angel saying thanks, y'all, and she truly appreciates y'all. Hey, Helene. So yeah, let me try to go quick because Heather, Heather, I was so upset. The one thing though, even after the computer completely died on me, and I saw one of y'all at the mall, ran like I saw y'all and one of y'all, and that kind of like helped me a little bit. That boosted my spirits up a little bit, but it was just like one thing after the next, and so usually when that happens, I've said it before, usually when things like that happen, I take that as a sign that God is like, girl, sit your butt down somewhere and just relax, just chill out, just enjoy everything around you. And so that's what I did. And everything ended up working out. So I got my computer back, got my camera working. So all is well. Hey, Elena. Sin is going to kill me. Hey, Mary. Thank you. All is great now. All is great. All is great. She certainly is, Elena. She is. She is. Sin. Okay, Sin. Hold on. I got to get Sin on, y'all. She's just sitting there so patiently. Hey, Wanda. See, I knew that we understood each other. We definitely understood each other. Well, I'm glad that you're here, Heather. All right, guys, I gotta get T-shirt chick in. You guys know T-shirt chick. Sin, she is like the queen of everything. She does everything. She does screen printing. She does sublimation. She's doing embroidery. Yeah, she's doing a lot of stuff. Hey, Sam. Hey, Catherine. Hi, Jocelyn. All right, let me. Oh, look, she said no. I'm good. Sam, guess what? I'm at the end. I'm at the end. So if I missed you, I'm so sorry. I was kind of like going to get, I don't want to keep Sin waiting. Hey, Marilyn. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. All right, let me get Sin in. Sin, I'm about to call you in. Hi, Sonia. Welcome. So let me get Sin in. And y'all, just so you know, Sin's birthday is on the 21st. I don't know how old she's going to be, but her birthday is on the 21st. So we do want to show her a little bit of birthday love. Because, yeah. So we got to switch up that overlay. Sin.
My bad. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Sin.
What's
What's
up?
nothing? What's up with you? I had you
Nothing
waiting.
much.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good. You good. I actually had a crazy day. I had to text you.
You did? It's probably,
Yeah,
look, it's like up there. I can't.
that's all good. How y'all doing, everybody?
Let's see who's in.
What
Let
you
me
was
see.
about to say?
Girl, nothing. I wasn't about to say
Uh,
nothing.
oh, thank you. Thank you. I am 21 again, so I'm always 21.
You're 21 on the 21st.
Yep. Again in 2021, 21, 21, 21.
Somebody need to play those numbers. 21 021. Box everything. See
You know
everybody.
what? I might need to play them. I ain't
Yep.
never bought no lottery ticket. Maybe I can win. Hopefully.
Listen, it's your 21st birthday on the 21st day
Yeah,
of the month and 2021. Girl, you can't lose.
yeah. Have to try that. What's up, Roxy? How you doing?
Let's see.
Marissa.
Uh-oh. Let me see. Sensation in the house. Date night is on and popping. It is. It is. It is. People are telling you happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank you, Mary. I can see the comments. I'm sorry. Let me
You can
pull
see
out my
it.
phone.
You know you
Yeah,
better
I can
than
see the ones you put on there. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no. I say you know you better than me with the comments. You know I can't keep up with nothing. I can't. I can't.
Dude,
I'm, nothing has changed, and I'm still the same. Still
I'll
pretty
be
fast.
behind myself. Yeah. I thought today I was gonna be able to relax since I took the day off, but it was a crazy day. I
You
just
didn't.
came from the ER.
Oh,
Huh?
for what? Why'd you come from the ER?
My oldest son got the cocoa. They say he got the cocoa. So yeah,
Is he so? Is he home though?
yeah,
Okay. Oh, well, I'm
yeah. My
sorry.
other son, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, no. I said I'm sorry to hear that. See, you know I talk a lot. You know I talk forever, girl.
Um,
Just tell me to hush.
look, I be talking too. That's why I was interrupting. But yeah, my youngest son, I thought I was gonna get a break from him because he kind of, I think I'm a little bit too old to have a 12-year-old. I be feeling like that sometimes because he be getting on my nerves sometimes. He a high maintenance kid. He need a lot of attention and he like to tell you stuff all the time. And sometimes I just don't want to hear nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to pretend and that I'm listening sometimes. But so my sister got him, and he didn't go to school today. So I took him to her house, and then we ended up having to wait for her because they went to a game in New Orleans, a basketball game, and I thought I was going, on the way coming back, I was about 30 minutes from home, and my mom called me and was like, your son just called me and said that he feel like he about to die. So I'm like flying. She's like 10 minutes from where I live. I beat her there. She get there, but I get there like right after her. And I'm just like, why you even come up here, mama? I could have just, if you was gonna take your time and had me flying like that and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was a rough Friday. Why you just didn't be
And
like,
I
girl, I can't do this today. Sin.
No, I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it, and I thought I was gonna be able to relax today, but it's just like, and I was just telling him, I'm like, every time I'm supposed to get on with Patrice, it's always something. It's always something. Y'all always try to miss my hangout time up. You got to go and get the cocoa. You could have been got the cocoa a long time ago, or you
You
could have waited to get. No, I didn't tell him that.
I
I didn't
know
tell him that.
you are Sin. You are a hot mess. You know that. You could you could have got a long time. Sin, I can't.
Yeah,
And
like we going into the third year of cocoa. It's been out almost 2 whole years now. And you just not want some hot cocoa. You just not want it. Yeah, so
then, well, I'm glad that you made it. And for now, everything seems to be okay. So I'm glad that you're here and in good spirits. I know you were supposed to be resting today. Because did you get your other did you do that order or you didn't do that order that last minute order that came through?
No, actually, the lady ordered it on time, but then she said she didn't like the design. Well, I sent her three designs, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna do anything, and then she had asked for me to change something, so I changed it. So that was free. That was like included in the price. Okay, so then she wanted me to do another design. So I called her, and that's when she was rude on the phone. Like, who is this? We just got finished texting, so I know you know who I am. And she ended up coming over here yesterday, and when she saw it on the screen, she liked it for some reason. I guess because she didn't want to have to pay extra or whatever. And I had told her I was gonna do it, but it was already almost 5 o'clock. And then I was like, you know what? I've been here since 8 o'clock, before 8 o'clock, really. I'm about to go home. So that's what ended up happening. She got a refund, but I ain't trying to be here all night when I've been here all day already.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I understand. I'm glad that you're here though. And I'm sorry. Your whole day of rest just wasn't really a day of rest.
Yeah, it was. I keep forgetting that this thing is plugged in. Somehow my battery pack didn't charge all the way up, so I'm gonna go in the front so I can uh, get ready to print this thing out.
Okay. I
Yeah.
cut out my stuff already. So for those of you who are just coming on, Sin and I, it's Sin's birthday. Make sure you give her some birthday love. And also, we are going to be doing some screen printing. So I got this screen print kit from Amazon, and it's a very amateurish screen printing set. But we're gonna do it. This is my first time ever screen printing anything. But if y'all all have been following T-shirt Chick, and make sure you check out her YouTube channel, go over there and you will be able to learn how to be a professional screen printer. She says she's not a professional, but she is. She knows this stuff. Like she has the real screen printing um materials, machines, everything. I just have this stuff from off of Amazon. So if you have any questions in regards to screen printing and the actual process of it, this is your person. It's not me.
I didn't start with the real stuff, so
What you
this
can
is a film. Like the way that I'm doing it is a little bit different than the way that she's doing it, but I have done it that way before. But this is a transparency film. It's like a 13 by 19 transparency film. So I have to like print the design on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my printer, and I'm gonna go to the front where my computer is at, and I'm gonna pull the file up because I don't have it pulled up because I haven't been too long out here. And
take your
I'm gonna pull the
time.
file up. Okay.
So I already cut. So if you have it, like I already cut out what I'm gonna put onto the shirt, and I think I cut this too much.
No,
I think I'm supposed
no,
to.
you did it backwards. You're supposed to leave that part on, unless you're wanting to be like a block on your shirt, and those words to be the color of the shirt. Like you have to like reverse weed it. Like you have to the part that you would normally put on your shirt,
Uh huh.
you leave that part. So you're doing it the
I gotta
backwards
do
way.
it again.
I'm
I
sorry.
gotta
I'm sorry.
look. I'm doing
Yeah, you
another one.
have to. You want it to be like a stencil, you know.
See, look, Sin. Look what these people told me. I don't know what I'm doing. As y'all see, I don't know what I'm doing. We're here together. So Sin is going to guide us the right way. Is there any way that I could still use this, Sin?
If you want it to be like a block, like instead like the letters that's on there, that like whatever is on your screen, whatever you put on your screen, that's gonna be covered when you print. So the ink is gonna be the other part. So if you want it to be like a square, you could tape it off and you could do that, and it would just be like a square with crafts and combos, and the square would be printed, but the letters would be the color of your shirt.
That's not good.
Yeah, and also when you get ready to put it down on your shirt, like let me try to get a screen so I can kind of show you.
Let me see. I already put my poor little Cricut up, Sin. It's nothing I could do right now at this time. I'm gonna have to plug it back up.
Okay, like you see right here how. Let me see if I can get it on here. Like how this is like
Uh-huh.
the part that's the words or whatever. My bad. The part that's the words, and it's
Mm-hmm.
got that kind of an oval shape around it.
Uh-huh.
That's that's how yours would be if you put a square around it. It would be like that bottom part. Like
Oh,
this green where it's green at, that's where ink. I had green ink on this screen.
oh. And so, okay, so
So
you have to clean that off, like when you're done with it every time, or
um like this, I reuse it all the time because this is like my basketball training design. Like that's the front and that's the back. So what I do is clean the ink off of it. But like if you leave the ink on there for a long time, it'll change the color of your screen.
mm-hmm.
But it's some stuff that you can put on there, like haze remover and ink remover, and it'll remove that and make it back white because it was white before that. But
Oh,
because I use the green ink, it kind of changed the color of it. If I spray some something on here, some ink remover on here, it'll probably come out. I just probably didn't clean it good because I was lazy.
are those metal frames that you have?
Yeah.
I have the wood. I
Um.
got extra ones, but I don't even know what to do with them. You see, I'm already starting off wrong.
Yeah. You just like you're making a stencil basically. Like the plastic part, like the part that's vinyl, is gonna be where the ink don't go through it. So whatever part you don't want it to go through, you
Uh huh.
know. you would leave you would leave the part that you don't want to come through. The part that you want to go through, you take that off. So you would peel the letters off and leave, like if it's an eye, you would take that little part out of the eye, the little dot above the eye, and you
Uh huh.
leave all of that. But other than that, it's just,
I took the letters out, but I still did it wrong, huh? I should have. You see, I took the
yeah,
letters
like
out.
you have to leave you left the letters on.
No, no, they're off.
What color is the vinyl?
Gray.
No, see, you don't need like that's the part that you don't need on there. Like the letters.
The
Like,
gray part.
let me see. You know what? No, no, you did it right. I didn't know. I'm telling you wrong. You did right. The gray is the vinyl. Okay. I need look. Okay, okay. I see now. I see. I thought that was the. I thought that was on a piece of like the shiny paper or the clear paper or whatever.
No, it's
That's what
gray.
I was thinking. My bad. You did it right. My fault. I'm telling you the wrong thing. I'm telling you.
It's
I'm sorry.
you not know.
Y'all see, y'all don't.
You
You
see,
telling them I'm professional. You see, I ain't no professional. I'm
you are
telling
the
you wrong.
you are the professional. I know what I'm doing. I do not know what I'm
Yeah.
doing. Hey y'all, for those who I missed in the comments, we are so sorry, but we are trying to get this screen printing situation going. If you have any screen printing questions, don't ask me, ask Sen. She knows all the screen printing.
I couldn't even answer this question you just asked me, so I might be the wrong person for this job. I might be the wrong one for this job.
Everybody's telling you happy birthday and everything
Thank
entitled to
you. I'm
you got
21. I'm 21. I know y'all asking how old I am too. Just so y'all know, I am 21 again.
see let's see. I don't know. So
Yeah.
everybody my okay, so how many of y'all have this screen printing kit? So Sin has a real screen printing situation. I have this one from Speedball, right? So it came with this, but I still think I did something wrong though, Sin. I shouldn't have cut the vinyl. So it came with this board with mesh already on it, right? And then
Uh-huh.
it came with this transfer tape. And then it came with this gray, like this three strips of 12 by 12 gray vinyl.
Mhm.
So that's all it came. And it came with, of course, it came with the squeegee, and then it also came the with some black speedball ink. Now, of course, I didn't want to be limited to black, and I thought that I was gonna be fancy sin and do a multicolored design. But girl, ain't nobody got time for that right now. I'm just trying to figure this out. But I did get more of the speedball, so I got like yellow, green, blue, red, and I think black and white. So I'm going to do. Let me show you what I'm going to do the design on. I'm so excited to be doing this. I've had this kit sitting for maybe about 6 to 7 months. I had this kit and haven't touched it. So y'all know I got to try something different. So I'm gonna try to screen print onto this wood. Can you screen print on wood?
Yes,
You can.
you can screen print on paper, like making posters and stuff like that.
Perfect. So that's what we're gonna try screen printing on this little piece of wood. I got this wood from the Dollar Tree. If y'all didn't know, I actually got it to try to cut it on Bell, but I was like, you know what? I wanted to try to screen print and see if we could screen print on something else besides a shirt. So we're gonna screen print onto this little wooden sign or board, and then I also have I was gonna do a white design, but I don't know. I don't know. I could do white with a different color, but I got this white shirt from Heat Transfer Warehouse. They have like these white it's branded. It's actually one of their shirts, but it's like 50-50 polyester, 50% cotton. And then I also had gotten this bag from them, and I was gonna try to put it on like this bag, like screen print on the bag, and then a black shirt. Y'all know I love black, so everything I want to do is black. So, Sen, when you screen print a different color, let's say I want to screen print a color, do I have to have a base of white? You know, like how DTF has like a white base? You have to do that or no?
Now with the water based ink, because the ink that you have is water based, um, like with, okay, the way that you have like your setup, when you screen print the first layer of ink, when you're doing a black shirt, you have to take it off. You have to take the screen off, and it's kind of hard to line it back up on there like perfectly. So you have to make sure it's lined up perfectly so that you can print again, because you have to print flash print. You have to like dry the ink and then put the second layer on it. And if you need a third layer, it'll be easier to do like a lighter color with the water-based ink, especially since you have just kind of the starter set up.
Let me get this one. Let me get this white one back. Let me just do. Let me just,
Well,
see, I have
you
it here just in case. You know, I had it
yeah.
in case. So I'll do the white one then, and I'll do that because you know. Cause so okay, so with this one, let's say if I wanted to do a different like different colors, like usually like this part is purple and this part is blue. I would print these on two separate or cut these on two separate vinyls and then kind of like layer it or piece it together.
Uh-huh. Now,
Okay.
if okay, so if you like what you mean, you talking about you want two separate colors on one print, like one
Yeah.
shirt?
Today I'm not. Today I'm just gonna do one whole. I'm just doing one color. Girl, you know I don't know what I'm
Okay,
doing.
because I was gonna say if you have like some masking tape, you
Mm-hmm.
could probably do one side and do the other side, or cover the one that you don't want a certain color. But the easier way to do it would be like, which it would mix the ink. You could do like, how they put more than one color of ink on there and you print it at once. I forget
Mm-hmm.
what it's called, but it's like you printing it's like one print that you're doing, but all the ink is on there so that like the ink is kind of blending in, like where it's touching it.
Okay.
I forgot what it's called, but I think you know what I'm talking about though.
Radiant ish.
Well, yeah, it'll kind of be like a gradient, but you'll have like say you got red, white, and blue ink or whatever, and then you push it. The inks are mixed, and you can't like put them back in your container because they'll mess the other ink up. It'll change the color of it. But yeah, you can do it like that. And like if you wanted to, now with the vinyl, if you have a spray bottle, you probably could possibly like you change the color of it. But like with the vinyl, that's the only thing about the vinyl is like okay, like with my screen right here, like I was showing you, because it's got emulsion on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got some stuff that I can spray on here, and I can get this. I might want a shirt with green ink on it, and I might want one with red ink on it. So I can print the one with green ink, and then I can clean this ink out, and then I print a one with red ink. But
Okay.
like with the vinyl, like when if it gets wet in the wrong places, it'll start to peel. That's the only thing with the vinyl. But you can print probably 100 shirts with that vinyl. You just go through and print them all at once.
Okay. So for larger orders, that would work good. Like if you had a larger order, you can go ahead do a screen print or print with the vinyl, and just you can keep you know applying the
Yep,
ink and keep going.
yep.
Well,
And that's really what. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
E for president is here, girl. E for president is here.
All right, E for president, Chef E for president. And I'm sorry. Just now. I'm trying to drive my screens real fast.
Okay.
It's cold up in here though. I'm gonna get my design ready.
So okay, so I also got extra mesh, which y'all I don't know. I went overboard. I got extra mesh. I got extra. I got masking tape. I got gloves. I got extra squeegees. I don't know why I went and got all this stuff, but I did because I'm a hotmess.com. And I
Because you
also
want to be ready.
listen. I was coming on here with t-shirt chick. Like I had to set my game up. I had to be prepared with my little Dollar Tree screen printing kit. I
T-shirt chick ain't nobody.
she is. So I got more. I got like different sizes, y'all, of these screen printing boards. They're wooden. Oh, this came with like 6 of them. I guess like 2 of each. So we're gonna see how this goes. This wood stinks so bad. Oh, it does.
You got
Oh,
stanky wood.
that wood stinks. So I just gotta
You're
figure
fine.
out how this is. Okay, so Sin, you see how this is? This is not supposed to be um like that much space on here, right?
You'll have to either put some vinyl to cover up the blank areas or
Uh-huh.
some tape. Like I use masking tape.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you something else too, real quick. Like whenever you put your vinyl on there,
Uh-huh.
you want it to be on this side of the screen.
On the
Like
back,
you
right?
see, yeah, you see how like this is the indented side right here. You want it to be on this side because your squeegee is gonna be on the indented side. The on this side
Uh-huh.
because when you pushing your squeegee, it'll rub it off. It'll start to peel it up.
Uh-huh.
So you wanna take right here. You see how I have this blue tape right here?
Uh-huh.
This is well, you can't really see because it's old, but this is let me see. This is tape right here, just masking tape.
Uh-huh.
And I tape it around the edges to keep the ink from going around the edges. And like you see that I have like these plus marks. This is what I use to center it on the screen because I got like you can have like either a line drew if you have like the screen printing press, and I tape this up. That's like kind of like registration marks. I just use this tape and tape it up.
Okay.
But like on
So
the inside, you can. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, so your print, that's not that's vinyl or what is it?
No, no, this is emulsion. I'm gonna do
Emulsion?
some emulsion in a minute.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
if
show
you
you how to
in
do that.
screen printing, y'all want to check out these because I don't even know what emotion is. So I'm excited to learn what this is.
It's like kind of like photo emulsion. I don't know if y'all remember like back in the day when people used to expose their own photos and stuff like that. It's kind of like that. Like whenever I do it, I turn this light off right here and just have a light in the distance. But I'm gonna show you how to do that in a minute. I'm trying to let the screens dry because I was supposed to be over here for 3 o'clock so I could wash the screens and do all that stuff. But since I had an adventurous day, I'm kind of behind. So I got over here at like 5 o'clock my time. So I
It's
had like an
all
hour.
good. No pressure. All good. We're here to hang
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna print my design. I was gonna do a design for my business and put my business name on there, but I'm gonna do this house design instead that I bought from Etsy. So
Okay.
let me, huh?
I said, okay. Whatever you decide.
Let me find it right quick. My bad.
I don't think this.
I'm trying to be on the screen, but I'm not on the screen. This iPad, the camera should be in the center. I was trying to do something different.
It's all good. So what's this? This is
It's a squeegee, but that's kind of a different kind of squeegee. Oh, you know what? That may be the thing to get the ink. Okay, that's the squeegee, the brown one. The other one may be the thing to get the ink, but it's too big. They know that's too big.
they sent another. They sent like different. They sent like.
Yeah, yeah. The smaller ones, because you just use that to get the ink and like put it where you want it on your screen.
Uh huh. Oh, and what and the wooden sticks too.
Uh, that's probably to stir the emulsion because the type of emulsion that they usually send. You got emulsion with yours? Did
They
emulsion come with yours? Or you could use that to put the sticks to put the ink on there. Then
okay. I might have to.
yeah,
Uh huh.
I use like spatulas, like cake spatulas. Basically the same thing as cake spatulas to put the ink on mine.
I'm excited about this. So, so y'all, that screen printing kit I had, they sent like these directions. I didn't read them, but they have like pictures and it's really, really detailed. So, and it says something about you have to let the ink cure for 2 or 3 days, or if it air dries.
Yeah,
But we're gonna put it under the heat press for 320 degrees for 40 seconds.
yeah, you can let it dry first and then you can heat press it.
Okay. Can I sit it
But it
under
don't.
pressing it? Can I sit it under the?
Yeah, that'll work too. Like hover the heat press hovering over it or whatever. That'll make it dry quicker. Let me
Okay.
find this design. Where is it at?
Alina said, "Blessed is just being present. Take your time and breathe, Sin. We are all here looking and listening." So, y'all, I'm gonna switch over to my other screen, and y'all just tell me when I'm doing something wrong. I can see the comments coming up on the other section on the computer over here on the TV because y'all know y'all know I barely keep up with the comments. If y'all came through and said hi, happy birthday, congratulations, anything, thank y'all so much. I'm so sorry that I'm kind of being me
Y'all
today.
make sure
Huh?
y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button. We got a big thing coming for y'all soon. I
Yes.
think y'all gonna really like it. It's kind of in progress.
Yup.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, let me see. Let me see. Did I miss
Let me
one?
see.
Just me. I'm excited to see this process
Oh,
while we're. Hey, Eve. I hope you're having a good day today.
what is this
Hey,
tonight?
Helene. Helene, I'm so bad with that. I just take things out and I just start diving in. And these instructions are so cute and detailed and organized. There's even visuals for it. So if you don't get it right, you just don't look at the directions. That's me. Hey, Miss Crafty Creations.
There it is.
Hey, Sam. Sam, this is the first time that I'm ever screen printing anything. I've never screen printed a thing, and I am excited about doing it actually. So I'm going to get ready to head over and start while Sin is getting hers together because Sin is doing like actual screen printing. Um like this is screen printing, but Sin has like she knows exactly what she's doing. Y'all know I know what I'm doing. I have no clue. But we gonna make this work, y'all. We're gonna make it work. Hey Shandy, I don't think I said hey to you. Thanks, Elena. So I'm gonna turn the camera over to the craft table, and I'm gonna try to apply this. Get a little bit of masking tape. Sin, you're getting
Um,
your image.
yeah, I'm about to print it out, and then I can burn the image on the screen.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do like a black. A, okay, so okay. I think I'm getting my life together, y'all. I think I'm almost prepared. Um, and y'all, I got all this ink. That means I'm gonna have to do more screen printing. That's what that means. I gotta do more, more, more.
You're gonna like it once you get started.
I think this seems like easier. Like once you do it, can you imagine like how? Okay, y'all, this is the reality. So, let's say you have a design that you are usually you use vinyl, usually you use HTV, and you're going to have to weed all of that. Even with this simple process here, it's just one weed that you're doing for your stencil, right? Saying like you do this and then you just
Yeah.
keep pressing. She said you can get like several presses with one. So this also shaves time from even with sublimation, like sublimation, I love sublimation because you just print and go, but you have your customers who only want cotton and they don't want the polyester. This is an option. The only thing is that your colors, how many colors would you suggest doing for screen? Like what's the max, like 3 or 4? Because
I'm gonna show you this right here. This this is screen printed right here. Let me close up on it. But this is what do you call it? Process printing. But this is a full color image that's screen printed. Both
wow.
of these. I don't do that. I don't have the software to do it, and I haven't tried to do it. I never tried to do it before. But
Mhm.
that is screen printed. And that's like a full color image.
Wow.
And they
That's
use
nice.
water-based inks. Right here, they use water-based ink. This camera confuses me. They use water-based inks right there. Y'all can see it. But
But
this
that's
was what, yeah, that is. That's, and I just have that hung up there. Like, I hope no customer don't ask for it because I can't. I can't. but but yeah. Um, but most of my orders are one color. Sometimes you get like two color order or something like that, but most people that come in here, they want one color. Like let me see, I can show y'all some screen printed stuff while I'm waiting on the screen to dry. Like that's screen printed. That's just like a two color. It's actually kind of a three color because I'm using the shirt as one of the colors
hmm
on that one. Let me see. But most orders are one color. They might want like a front and a back, especially if you have like business customers. This is uh this is screen printed right here, and it's like a three color. The shirt, the red is the well no, the red is ink on that one because I was able to print that one on any color shirt. So except for white. So I did like a white outline
hmm
around it, so it could be printed on any color shirt.
That's nice.
And thanks.
And
And
screen,
this one right here,
how long does screen
hmm,
print last in?
it'll last the life of the shirt. I had this when I was playing in college. This is a y'all see like this is a shirt from college. This screen print. It really don't look that good like the print, but I wear it to represent or whatever. But I had this in like 21 years,
Mm,
probably 21. Well, not really 21 years, but when I was in college, I graduated in 2001. So this was one of the things that we wear.
that looks
So
nice.
yeah, and we used to wear it to the games and stuff like that, and I still wore it, and it's been all these years. And this right here is screen printed. This was my first, like that's the most colors that I printed for the first time, and I think it's like 6 colors, something like that. But the orange is of the shirt, like that's the shirt color. But that was like my first like print more than 1 or 2 colors. But yeah, you could do a lot with screen printing. If you learn how to do the process printing, it's nothing that you can't print.
Okay. Nice though. See, there's so much you could do with it. And I think like this, for me, not ever doing it, I think I really honestly only really paid attention to screen printing once I found your channel because doing the vinyl, just weeding and going and doing that, that's it gets kind of played out. Having to keep
Yeah,
when
it's
you have like a 25, 30 piece order. My poor coworker said that she got an order at the last minute for 15 shirts. She was up until 3 o'clock this morning because she was weeding vinyl. Mm-mm.
and And see, that's what got me into screen printing because I was getting like 50 shirt orders, 100 shirt orders, and all I knew was vinyl because all I had was that 15-inch cutter and the 15-inch heat press. And I was like, it's got to be a better way because I was like, barely getting orders done on time, and I was having to get people to help me and stuff, and it was kind of tough. And then when I learned about screen print, I mean, it's just so much faster. Like you can probably um 25 shirts, you can probably print them in 30 minutes by the time once you get everything set up. And
Yeah.
I'm about to in a minute I'm gonna go and coat the screen and kind of let y'all see how I go. Usually I have screens coated, but I have been pretty busy the last couple of weeks or whatever, and I hadn't washed screens out, so I had to come here today and wash them. And with the activities I had going on today, I kind of got behind. But y'all get to see the whole process. I'm
We are here
putting this
for
Z, huh?
we are here for it.
Oh.
I want to see this. Oh, I'm bad with the heat gloves too, Helene. I'm really bad with the heat gloves. Let's see. Okay, so Barb says, do you have to stir or mix your paint each time? Or is it more like a paste where it doesn't separate out?
It don't separate out. The reason you're mixing it is because it's like kind of thick. You're kind of trying to like smooth it out to make it easier to work with. Kind of like cake icing. Really, you know how the cake icing it don't separate. It's just kind of stuck together. And if you just get it out and try to put it on your cake, it's not gonna spread good. So you want to kind of mix it up before you try to spread it on there. That's the goal. Y'all get the cake icing already made, like me. Some of y'all making homemade icing and stuff. So that don't apply to y'all, but
Not
let me
me.
see.
And you can screen print. I think I can answer this question. Yes, you can screen print on
Yeah,
100% cotton.
yeah, and it's easier to screen print on cotton than other materials because sometimes the polyester can bleed through. It can cause it to bleed through the ink and stuff like that, especially when you printing on like black and red and stuff like that. But yeah, you can screen print on any material. You can screen print on pretty much anything. Like a lot of stuff, like pens, like this ink pen right here. This was screen printed. Like, let me see. Like, it's a lot of things that screen printed that we wouldn't even think. But this was screen printed right here, and this is just uh, a small little setup. I mean, it's so much stuff that's screen printed that you wouldn't even think.
But it can be used on several different materials. That's cool.
Yep.
Big boy, no worries. Nobody's ever late. Big boy said,
I'm just
hey.
what's up, big boy? What's up? Uh-uh.
Marilyn's like, I wish I could still fit in clothes from 20 years ago.
But you know what? Back when I grew up in the '90s, so like I used to get like extra larges. But I don't know why. I like a lot of my stuff is extra large, and I wear a large now, and I'm kind of fluffy. So 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 you know, but but I've been I've been wearing like a large, or I really could have been wearing a medium back then or a small, but I used to always get extra. I don't know why.
Hi, Tina. Okay, so we have another question then. So earlier we said that you can print on wood and other materials. Is the process the same? So
Yeah.
like it's the same?
Mhm. Like um like if you okay, like if you're putting on wood, you may want to like seal it. You may want to seal it, to make sure that it don't come off or whatever. But I'm sure they probably have some wood ink, because they have ink for different things. Like you can print on like this board right here, which is for a sign. You can print on this, but it's a special type of ink that you have to print on this. You can print on glass. You can print on. I mean, it's so many different things. Somebody was saying I did a video where I did a truck decal, and they were saying you used to have to screen print stuff like that back before they had the vinyl cutters. So screen printing, it's been around for a long time. You can do full color photographs with it. It's so much that can be done with screen printing. And even when they come out with new technologies, screen printing is so cheap to do and so easy to like reproduce the exact thing that printed before. So I mean, it's just so versatile to me because you can print a lot of different stuff with it. You can print on pretty much any material, metal, plastic, pretty much anything. I dropped something.
Good. Barb, it's been hard finding shirts anywhere, any kind of shirt for me. Hey, Four Corners. Welcome and happy Friday. Thank you, Four Corners. I don't even. Oh, I see my bell. I see it. I'll go get it. And while I'm over there, I'm going to drop this off over here. Because we're going to move to this table soon, I think. But y'all know how I ring my bell. I don't ring my bell. I ring it. Thank you, Four Corners, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Helene said fluffy. I love it because you said you're a little fluffy.
Yeah. It's some extra fluff. I got a lot of back fluff for some reason. I gotta get rid of that. Gotta get rid of it.
Hi, Tony. Thank you so much for supporting our channels.
All right, I'm almost done setting it up.
What are Four Corners? Again, thank you, Four Corners.
Hey, well, I'll tell you, Four Corners don't won the lottery or something. He's smiling, folks.
Yep, yep. Barb said, that's a good analogy on the paint. Thanks, Sin.
You're welcome. All right, be ready.
And again,
He is ready.
Four Corners, you are showing out tonight, Four Corners.
Uh-oh. Go ahead then, Four.
Oh,
4CCP.
thank you, Four Corners. I really appreciate it. Y'all know my sweet tea habit is insane. But I do think next week I'm not gonna drink sweet tea. Well, no, let me not even say that. Y'all gonna see me with some sweet tea next week. But thank you, Four Corners. So I'm going to see about putting this. We'll see. You know what I gotta get? I forgot.
What? Big boy.
Thank you, big boy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And make sure y'all head over to Big Boy Prince tonight. we will be live. I don't have to go to work in the morning, so I will be able to hang out tonight. So make sure y'all head over to Big Boys tonight for his live. Let's see. I'm missing. Hey, Miss Tracy. Hey, girl. Hey. Happy Friday. Hey, Fifi. You should be headed to the airport. If you're there and ready, safe travels. So I'm gonna start. It's something I forgot that I need. But I'm gonna add this other one to the camera and then make this one small. And I'll be able to see the comments. I hate that my back will be turned. Um,
I gotta get me a fancy setup.
hotmess.com. Okay, let me see. Let me see. No, I don't want that. I guess you like that setup?
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't know. My back is gonna be to everybody, but the speaker on the phone when I have it's just crazy. It just don't make any sense. All right, let me see.
Right.
I'm gonna get ready to apply. It's something else that I thought that I needed. All right, so we have masking tape, scissors. We have some little popsicle sticks. Oh, let's see if I can
We
get
gonna
this.
do some posting?
Huh?
No, I was just being silly.
Tony said,
All
"Happy
right.
facing."
Thank you. All right, let me put this on the big screen so y'all can actually see it. And I'm show y'all what I'm gonna be printing. Since I don't have nothing else, I was supposed to create something, but okay. This is what I'm gonna be printing right here. I got this design off of Etsy. I added this Z. That's the school logo. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna leave it right there probably.
Okay. Let's see what it's- Oh, this has a lid on the screen. I can't even see. All right, Sin. I don't know if I'm about to do this right, but we gonna see if this goes. If this goes as it should, I don't know. I'm about to try to see. Hopefully. All right, let's see. Let's see. So I have two. I'm gonna use either the blue. Well, I'm gonna use the black on the little wine bottles and the wine glass, and blue on the crafts and combos. I wish I had pink, but I don't. I don't have no pink.
This little. You can make pink. What colors do you have? You got red and white.
Yeah, I have red and white.
You can make a pink.
Like a,
You wanna?
see, I barely even know what I'm doing right now. You know, I don't even
It's
know what.
just like mixing colors when we was little, when we was growing up.
That's true too. I might do something. Look at you making me think I can do this.
You
I'm so
can.
I'm so nervous, y'all. All right, let's see. I'm just waiting for this to be a disaster.
It's
All right,
gonna work out.
out. It's gonna work out. All right, so I want to
All right,
straighten
I'm gonna
this.
go ahead and print this. Print.
See, put it right here. Right. So this is going on the mesh. Let me see. And I can see what you're doing, Sin. Even though my back is turned, I'm watching on TV. I hope I did this right.
Is it let me
Oh,
see.
okay. So
Yeah, it's that's right.
that's the right way, right? It looks a little crooked.
Yep.
I don't have it straight, but it's okay. That's all right. That's okay.
I was gonna say you may be able to peel it back up if you don't have it stuck down real hard, you might can peel it back up.
Yeah.
And but this the first time, it's gonna be better. After this time, you're gonna be so addicted to it, you ain't gonna do no
You
other type of printing.
you think so? You really
Yep,
think so, Sin?
yep. That's what happens with screen printing. All right, I'm printing this thing out now. But yeah, you. I got this tripod and the
So
printer. Are you gonna print? Go ahead.
no, when I wanted to tell her, like when I cut it, I had to cut it. I had to mirror it like it was HCB in order to do this. I had to mirror the cut so that it could go
Yes.
right.
So when you're looking down at it, it's gonna be the right way.
So when I
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll make sure it's the right way when you're looking down at it.
yep. Look, y'all. I don't know if it shows that it's. Let me film this thing.
That
Yeah.
printer, it prints slow.
Yeah.
So while
Huh?
it's doing that, I'm gonna let it print. Oh, I was just saying while that's printing, I'm gonna go back here and the screen should be dry so I can put the emulsion on it.
Okay. So we'll watch you put the emotion on.
Yep, they are dry. My rack is broke. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Y'all watch Patrice once I get back.
Hey, Josie Boo.
What's up, Josie?
So far this seems like a fairly simple and easy. The preparation might be a little bit, for the first time of preparation may seem like a lot that you have to do to prepare, but imagine y'all that you don't have to keep weeding out any vinyl. All you have to do is have your screen print, and then once you weed out the individual screen print, if you're using this type of kit, all you gotta do is keep pressing this down on the shirts, pressing it down and putting your ink on, pressing it down and putting your ink on, instead of weeding out the vinyl. I mean, this really makes this like really, really worth looking into. We'll save
All right.
time. What happened
I
to
turned the light. My bad. I turned the light off so I can save on my electricity bill.
nothing wrong with that?
No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. This is photosensitive emulsion, so you want to do it in the dark or
So
not direct light.
is all emulsion photosensitive?
Um, I don't know. Is this thing gonna go on here? I'm not sure.
No. No.
See,
Is
this what
that
happen when you buy these
huh?
cheap things. I bought these little cheap things, and they kind of hard to get on the end. This is a scoop coater. Y'all pour the emulsion in there. If you buy the good ones, it's not hard to put on like this. I got a good one over there, but it's too small.
Oh, JD, I'm
All
not
right.
supposed to bring that. Uh-oh.
Are you on here, too? All right. We're gonna make that work right there. Hopefully it'll stay on.
One of my pieces did not stay down. A little tiny piece not. It's back down.
That's what the emulsion looks like.
With that blue? What was that? No, that's your glove. Oh, that's the. So it's.
It's like
Oh.
liquid, and you just like pour it in here. It can be different colors sometimes.
Well, is it kind of like latex or no? Like you put latex.
No, it's kind of like paint that you would paint if you're painting something at your house.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like that. And my screens got holes in them, y'all. All the ones I grabbed for whatever reason, something was wrong with them. So in real life, you don't want them to have holes, in 'em, but then you have to let this dry.
So you putting that on top of the mesh on the screen.
Uh huh. And this one is still trying to be wet, but it's gonna work. It's not that wet. Take this paper towel and dry it up.
Right, I'm gonna put my tape on there.
And I got videos on how to do all this, y'all, cause it's not on that side.
Thank you, Four Corners. Oh, and I even forgot to even mention. Hi, Regina. Hey, everybody that just came in. Y'all, so if you didn't notice, like I already created my I created membership, and Merlinda, you are my first member. I didn't even do the announcement yet. Thank you so much, Linda. Welcome, and thanks for being my first member. You are definitely going to get a first member plaque. Hey JD, thank you. Happy Friday. Thank you so much. I gave up twice, Merlinda. I'm still learning this membership situation. Thank you. Bar- that is funny. But
So
I
you let
definitely
the
understand.
screens
Huh?
you let the screens dry in the dark. And my bad, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You can go ahead.
No, no, no. Sin, I'm not talking about anything.
You talking to your people?
Yeah, no, I was finished.
Okay. Yeah. So whatever is left, you can just get it and put it back in the container and use it again. And usually I would have screens ready, but I had not washed screens, and then I was supposed to come over here early. Like it wouldn't take this long usually. Y'all gonna see how short. Like you have the screens ready already, so all you gotta do is burn them, and that take like a few seconds. And that's it. All you gotta do is dry the screens now.
And how long does it usually take to dry it, then?
Um,
5 minutes?
hopefully it won't take no more than about 15 minutes.
Okay.
If or I might just print something that I got already ready.
This is we
If
no.
if
Cindy,
if we have to, the thing falling over. Stay up, screen.
take your time. We have
Undo
time.
type. Okay.
This is my first time like
This this thing, I don't
process.
know. Okay. I got junk in the way over here. Let me move my thing out the way. All right, so I'm just gonna wash this out. Let me turn this water back on under here. This is like a washout booth that I made. I washed the screens and stuff out in there, but you can wash them out. Uh-oh. You can wash them out outside or, you know, I think that's the worst thing about it. You have to wash the screens out.
Uh-huh. How easy does that ink come off? Like when you wash it out, does it come off fairly easy?
Like with the water-based ink that you have, it come off really easy. But like the ink that I have,
Uh-huh.
it's what do you call it? Like you have to have chemicals to get it off.
Okay. So what kind of ink do you use? I know it's plastisol, right?
Uh-huh.
But what is plastisol? Is that latex?
Uh, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Huh?
You say you don't.
I don't know. Well, I really don't. It's like kind of like plastic or something.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that one up
Oh,
because
okay.
I ain't never even thought to look it up. I was just so glad to be printing shirts faster, so I never did look up. I really don't. I don't need it. Excuse me. Let me give me a sip of water. Oh, my throat.
Oh, I'm almost ready to screen print this. I might be overdue
Ooh.
with the masking tape, y'all, but I just want to make sure nothing goes through. What happens then?
I was thirsty. My throat was dry. I haven't ate since breakfast. That's the kind of day I had.
Oh no.
But I'm gonna eat though. I'm gonna eat. That's why I'm fluffy.
Not
But
if you're
yes,
not eating breakfast. Do
huh?
you do you have many days like that, Sin, where you're not eating, like because you get so busy or wrapped up with like different things that you just don't make it to eat?
Yeah. Like sometimes I be wanting to eat. Like I had a customer one time that came over here and thought they was gonna watch me make their shirt, and and they came like I was gonna eat real quick and then finish what I had to do.
Uh-huh.
It
Uh-uh.
happened like that sometimes.
Uh-uh. I can't work
Thank you.
over me. I don't work well like that.
Yeah, I don't let them watch me make my shirts either. I just stand there and tell, just talk to them or whatever. But you're not gonna watch me make no shirt. That costs extra. Oh my bad. I don't let myself all up. You
Uh-huh.
really don't need no pressure washer for this. I have wet myself.
Oh no.
I ain't gonna show y'all what I just did. I can't show y'all.
You can't show
It'll
us.
be dry real quick because these workout pants.
Oh.
That's a good thing about. Yeah, I really need a hose, just a regular hose, but didn't hook it up. Let me see. Yeah, you have to get all of this emulsion off, or it won't come off. I'm almost done.
You just
All right,
will
this
be
is
putting on this masking tape, getting prepared to wrap some gifts.
you gonna use that masking tape.
Mhm.
Look, I can't talk about gift wrapping because you might get a gift wrapped in newspaper or
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, but that's so cute. That's cute. And then you can
What,
just
wrapping it?
yeah, and newspaper. That's cute. I got some stuff in newspaper, and then you have like a cute bow on it.
Oh, no bows. They they lucky to just get the gift. No bows.
Oh no.
All right, so I might give it to you in a box. Just in a box.
Uh oh.
That's how I do. I used to like get real Christmassy before I had kids and
So
like wrap up stuff.
uh-huh. That was before the kids.
Uh-huh. After them, it's you get tired of all that wrapping and stuff like that.
Yeah. Be over it.
They already know when their birthday or whatever comes, the gift is probably not gonna be wrapped. It's probably gonna be hidden somewhere, and I'm gonna just give it to them just how it was hidden. All right, so this is what we're gonna be putting on the shirt right here. I'm just gonna bring it back here, and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm unorganized. I should already have the screens burned, but I'll show y'all my screen printing setup. This is, let me see. I don't know how to reverse this. I was trying to turn it around, but I think I can't do that. I'm not on my own live stream. This is Anna, the Anatol right here.
Oh, make me smaller.
And this is where I put the screens at. I put the screens in right here. And this is my conveyor dryer. Like when I print on the shirts, I lay them on here and they go through. It's kind of like a big piece of them. They go through and they come out over here. This box down here, these all shirts I messed up.
So what do you do with the shirts you mess up?
I do test prints on them.
Oh no. Cool.
Like somehow all of these, this is all messed up. Like on this one, I messed up right here. And I don't mess up a lot. It might seem like it if you look in this box though. But some of these shirts, some of these prints are like, oh, and I just leave them in the box down there. And over there, that's like all my inks and stuff. Let me see if y'all can see it. And my sweeties, I kind of got a mess going on right now.
Okay.
And this is my flash dryer right here. Like if you are printing a design with a lot of different colors, you would, let me see, I'm gonna kind of show y'all before I can,
I would be so confused with that. That's so many different trays. I'll
and
be
you
confused.
don't have to, I was gonna say, you don't have to use them all. I just like to keep them in there. Like I don't ever say, I always like to keep screens in there. Some people don't like screens in there while they're printing, but I like to keep them all filled.
So when you do, okay, so let's say you saw how the other one you had, the one that had like several colors. You just all of your vinyl, like you create like the stencil like the same size for each piece of the artwork.
Yeah, like I created in Photoshop, and like in Photoshop, okay, like the top came off. If it's in Photoshop, even if it's like a full color image, you
Uh huh.
can break it up. And I got a video on my page on how to break it up if it's more than one color. Like say it's a three-color design.
Hmm.
You can break it up and put each color on a different layer. So, like I mean, you could do it in other programs too, Illustrator, whatever. But like if you in Photoshop and you got the different layer, you got one single layer with three colors. You can use the Magic Wand tool and make each one its own layer. So when you print it out, it's printing out in the exact same place that it would be. So if you print it on the transparency film, you can lay them on top of each other and they'll be, they should align easily. And like whenever you're doing that, you want to print everything in black so that when you burn your screen, you don't want light to go through.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
and
think
you can make yours.
more.
I'm sorry.
I said I
I was
think
gonna
I'm
say you.
this look a
Go
little.
ahead.
No, no, I think I'm understanding your like the actual screen printing process a little bit more.
Yeah, and like for whatever color, however many colors, like I don't think I have one in here. Do what I got on? Nope, I don't have it on. Like for my t-shirt chick shirt, like this is one string. Let me make sure I'm holding it so it won't fall in the ink. But this is the black screen right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a two-color design. And then I got the white screen over here, which the only thing that's white is the background for me. But it's the t-shirt chick albino design. But that's what that's like. And then right here I got this is a two-color design. This is the white, and then you got the red right here. And I think I got this that I can show y'all where I printed it. And
Yeah.
like,
Happy birthday, Sin.
thank
So
you, thank y'all. Let me see. Let's see if I can find
I don't
one
think
that
I
I
can.
printed.
I think I would be messing everything up. I think ink would be all over. I think Barb said it too. Like I would have ink all over the place.
In the beginning, I did. Like you would kind of, but you kind of learn how to not make a big mess after a while. Like this is what the t-shirt she design looks like.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all can kind of
nice.
see it
Yeah.
there. And I'm gonna see if I can find the other one. While I'm waiting for this screen to dry, I'm gonna go check it in a minute. And you can make yourself big because I'm just you actually doing something. I'm just trying to buy time since I'm behind. But this is the red and white one. If
Okay, that looks good. So the
the
blue
one
from
the one I was just showing y'all. Huh?
the blue from the shirt, if that's coming through. That looks good.
Yeah. But that's the other two color one that I was showing y'all. That's just on this shirt.
So, Sin, do I need to pre-press the shirt?
No,
Don't pre-press. Okay. But I do need
no.
to lint roll it though.
You don't have to lint roll it. I mean, if it's got lint on it, or something on it, you can, but you don't have to do that. I just pull them and put them on the thing and press, press them, print them, and that's it.
Well, we're about to get ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna print.
And
Remember, I'm gonna do a wooden piece too. So that's gonna do it. What happens to
and like with screen printing, if you're using emotion, you can do a lot of detail. Like, let me see if I can show y'all this design. Like, y'all see how those letters are right there? That's like that would be a nightmare to weed, something like that.
Yeah.
But like with the screen printing, it's easy. Oh, it's on this side where you can see it better. Yeah, like weeding something like this hamburger right here. These little dots will be wanting to come off and stuff. Like with screen printing stuff like that is easy. You got it going.
I hope so.
All
If not, everybody will see.
right, let me see.
Let me
I
make sure you
think
put something upside down. Let me make sure it's the right way. So they suggest putting parchment paper inside. Is that standard, Sin, or is that for like these types of kids?
if you don't put something inside, the ink could go through to the back.
Okay.
Um, like if you had like a piece of cardboard, that would be better and easier to put through there. Because you know how with that paper, it's not hard, so you got to kind of work with it to get it to lay right.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You know those things like I think they might sell them at Dollar Tree, but it's like a T-shirt, like a it's kind of like
The t-shirt
huh?
form. The t-shirt form.
Yeah, like one of those T-shirt boards, something like that that could work. And another thing, like whenever you print it, if the whatever you put the shirt on need to be adhesive or whatever, so that it won't move. Like I don't know if y'all can tell on here, but this it's got like a layer of sticky. It's like double-sided sticky tape, and it's sticky. So when you put the shirt on there, if you lift the screen up, it's gonna stick to the screen unless it's got something to hold it down, like this.
Oh, okay.
So whenever before you pick it up, make sure you go over it a few times.
Okay.
And when you go over it a few times, um, try to make sure that the ink is out of the screen before you lift it up. But printing on white, it's easier printing on white. Like when you print on other colors, sometimes you need to go over it more times.
Uh-oh.
And another what happened?
No, no, I can't hear you.
She done went deaf, y'all. She done lost her hearing.
I couldn't, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, that might have been this cheap mic thing that I got because it's a little El Cheapo mic thing. Let me go check on this.
That night,
I should have checked this. Huh?
no, Lakeisha's saying good night. And Espoon said the Dollar Tree has t-shirt boards.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see. Is this? Oh no, it's not quite ready. Let me flip it. I'm kind of rushing this.
Alright, so I'm not really measuring the shirt, like measuring like if it's in a good space down, because yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, that looks so good on the screen, though. All right, we're about
And
to start it. What'd you say,
let
Sid?
me get a seat. Let me get a seat so I can see this real clear. Let me get a
Hopefully, I
seat.
don't mess this up.
Make it big. Make it what you're doing big. So
Let me see.
you can make
Hopefully,
me smile. I'm just watching.
okay, let me see. This is lagging a little bit. So Miss Crafty Creations is asking, do screen prints last longer than sublimation?
Um, screen prints last pretty much the life of the shirt. Like I have stuff from when I was in high school, and well, actually, I don't have it no more because I ended up throwing it away because the shirt had holes in it, like a lot of holes and stuff in it. You know, I do still have one from, and I graduated in '96, so but they last long. Now with sublimation, you know, it's dyed into the shirt. The ink is like on top of the shirt. So I, sublimation, I guess you could say sublimation would last longer because it actually becomes the shirt. But like with the ink, you know, if it's cured correctly, everything, it'll last the life of the shirt. Like
So,
most of the, I'm sorry, go ahead.
go ahead. I'm just taking
I was just gonna say most of the stuff, like the t-shirts and stuff you see in the store, most of that is like screen printed. And like if you got like family reunion shirts, different things like that, all that's screen printed.
I'm just gonna start it
And
on.
you can, and I was gonna say, you know, since it was a little crooked, you can straighten it now at this point if you want to.
How crooked does it look? Tell me. But hold on, just
I
I'll
mean,
move
it's a little bit crooked. You
right there.
that looks pretty good. What y'all think? Look, it's upside down to me, so.
I know I put it on the wrong way. It wouldn't be me if it went right.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's
Did you just turn it upside down? Sid?
I try to.
All right, so I'm just gonna stir this up a little bit, right? The ink. Oh, I opened up the wrong one. I don't want this one live. Sorry, y'all. I'm nervous because I don't know how this gonna come out, but I'm hoping that it comes out really, really good. And then I want to screen print everything.
And then you're gonna get a screen printing machine, a
Uh-uh.
screen printing press.
Uh-uh. I'm gonna have to come to Louisiana and use yours.
You
I
can use it.
can't. I don't know if I'm ready for my own screen print. Oh, I was trying not to get like any of this ink on the glove because that's what's taking me so long, y'all. I could have just scooped that ink from the top and used it, but
Yeah, you can use that ink from the top. That'll work.
I'm being a messy person right now, y'all. All right, so we're gonna do blue on this shirt. I'm being very brave, and I am doing it on top.
But before you put it on your shirt, how big is your squeegee? Like, will it go across the whole design one way or
I don't think so. Hold on, let me see. Oops.
okay? Yeah, because if it'll go across the whole design, I would print that way, whichever way it would go across the whole design.
All at the same
What
time.
happened to that other squeegee you had? The one with the like
The
the
wood.
rubber thing, the wooden one? That one will probably print better for you.
Okay, let me see. This is so exciting, y'all. And I'm getting ink everywhere, Sin. Look, this one. Let's see. Not quite, but this may be the widest. Because the other one that I have, I think
What
this might be too wide.
what if you turn it the other way? Turn it sideways. Oh, that's too big too. Okay.
Can you do it
Yeah.
sideways?
Yeah. You just what like whatever way you start, you just want to push it that way. You don't want to.
Could
Yeah,
go on
that'll work.
this one, right?
And whenever you print it, you're gonna have to hold it down since it don't have like a thing to hold the screen for. You're gonna have to make sure you hold the screen down.
Okay. With this right here, the screen.
So that it won't move on your shirt.
Okay. And then, so instead of lining the ink here, I'm gonna line the ink on the side, right?
That'll work. Yep.
Okay. All right, y'all. I should have got that spatula, huh? I'm just scared to put ink everywhere. Oh no, I'm gonna mess up
And
my.
don't I was gonna say don't put it too close to the edge where you can't use the squeegee. Try to leave a little bit of space.
Okay. It's like so suspenseful. Is she gonna do it right? Is she not gonna do it right? Is it gonna look
She gonna do it right.
good? Is she gonna move the screen print forward, or is it gonna be steady? All right. You think I need to put more in?
That's probably enough for that one shirt. Just make sure it's even all the way across the design if you can.
Okay. So I put. All right, y'all. Here we go. Uh oh. Now I'm scared to move.
No, it should be fine now. Like when you start printing, that's when you want to make sure it's nothing on your hands or your gloves so you won't touch your shirt in the wrong place.
Uh oh.
That's something you have to always do when you screen print is check your hands.
Yep.
And
Oh. All right. And then I just keep going.
yep, and put some pressure on it. Put some pressure on the squeegee. That's the sound you want to hear right there.
You see my at the end, it's not really. I think I need more. You see over here at
You
the end.
may Yeah, and I was gonna say you might have to bring it the opposite what you may have to, but you want to make sure that it's flat. Just hold it still. Yeah, you're gonna need a little bit more ink.
Okay. Uh oh.
Is it on your
Yeah, it's okay.
like if you let it go, it shouldn't move. It shouldn't move if you let it go.
Sid, I'm scared. I'm scared to move. I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I'm scared to move. I am so scared to move. I do not want this shirt to mess up. You think do I need to go over like all up and down the
Just,
neck?
just over that part where you need ink is really the only place you need the ink.
Okay.
And whenever you're printing, like the way that I don't know, like the way that it is because it's kind of on the shirt, you don't really have the off contact like if it was a regular screen print press or whatever. And put the pressure on it when you slide, you have to make sure you put enough pressure on it
Okay.
and go all the way through to the end of the design.
My board was so nice. Now it's all blue. All right. I think I need to go a few
Can,
more times.
can you tell if the ink is going out of the screen? Like I mean, like the letters. Can you
Yeah.
see the letters?
Yeah.
Okay, that may be good, but make sure you're going all the way to the end, because the part if you don't go all the way to the end,
Uh huh.
that part not gonna be printed right. You gotta make sure you do the whole design.
Uh oh. Okay. think that's
And you may want to try just part of it to see.
to do what? To look at it?
Yeah, but you gotta make sure you don't move it or just pick it straight up off of it. Whichever one you're gonna do.
Oh, this is nature.
Put
Okay,
your squeegee down. Yeah, so you won't.
and then just pick it straight up, right?
Uh-huh. You can see the letter, like the ink is through the letters, like all the letters, all the way to the end.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
Uh-oh. It, it looks like
Are
even
you
on
ready?
no. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm hoping I'll put any ink that's on the glove. All right, just lift it straight up, right?
Uh-huh. All right, all right. It came out good. Looks like it came out good.
It did. It came out good. It's a little bit of ink. Like I could have maybe put a little bit more, like right here, but it did, yo.
Yeah.
OMG.
And you can do another one without having to weed or anything. You just
Yeah.
have to make sure you put it down flat on your shirt. Now, because you printed with it, if you put it back down on your shirt, you want to make sure you just put it down, put it straight down, and don't like move it around so the ink won't get on your shirt.
Okay. So if I'm gonna do another one, all I do is don't move it around. Make sure I know where I want to have it lined up, and just put it down, and then go. Okay.
Yep, they came out good, especially for your first one.
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. And I still need to do it. So if I want to do a different color, I need to wash this off and then do another.
Yep,
That blue is gonna still be there. I'm so happy
and
with
and
this.
the other thing with water-based ink, you do want to flood the screen. You don't want to leave the screen with no ink on it for a
Okay.
long time because the water-based ink dries quicker.
Okay.
The plastic style ink won't dry unless it gets to a certain temperature.
Okay. So this I need to rinse this off if I'm not gonna use it again. I love
Yeah,
that.
and
Really good, Sin.
I'm telling you, you're gonna like screen printing.
I,
Watch.
I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm really like, yeah, I'm happy with this. All right, so I need to sit this underneath the. I'm gonna put this in the sink to rinse it off. I need to put this underneath the
Yeah.
heat press.
Yeah, don't touch it with the heat press yet. You want to dry it before you actually cure the ink. You have to let it dry.
Okay. But y'all,
Let me check on my situation with you.
look, y'all. This is like really, really neat. Like it's really, really, really neat. Those lines and edges are really nice. Only part here I probably needed to go over a little bit more right there with the ink, but it looks really good. I'm I'm impressed with it. All right, I'm gonna just rinse this out, and then I'm gonna do that piece of wood that we got from Dollar Tree. Send you up,
And go
huh?
ahead. I was gonna
No.
say, and if you be careful while you're rinsing it out, you may be able to use it again and like switch colors if you want to print more than one with it.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna rinse it out real quick.
This is what I use to make sure that I'm putting my design straight on my screen. Let me see. I could turn the light on for y'all. Like it's just like a little like it's got the lines for where the screen would be at on here. If y'all can see it, if it ain't shining too bright or whatever. So what I would do is I just take my design on the transparency film and I put tape on it where the tape is facing up so that when I put the screen down on top of it, it'll stick to it. So I usually put that on here. Let me see if I can make it where y'all can see up here.
Let me move my screen.
And I just like take the tape right here and I just put it on all four sides. And somehow this thing was wet. My bad. But let me see. Like I just got it on all four sides. Well, right now it's only on three sides, but I'm gonna add it to the last side. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can't see where this thing is wet at. I don't know how it got wet. And then I find a place, like I usually put it on this top of that right there and make sure that it's straight. And the screen is not quite dry. I'm gonna give it a little bit more to dry. And then all I would do is like line it up this bottom line right here and lay it down flat on top of there and make sure that the tape is sticking on there. Let me see. It's a little bit more to dry. It's because it's so cold in here. Like usually when it's warmer, it don't take that long for the screens to dry. But I got like a fan and a heater blowing on it to make it dry faster. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like not organized with everything that I had going on today. And I had took today off, so it shouldn't have been like that. Let me see. I can print something for y'all though. All right, so this was the last thing that I printed right here. It was the last order I screen printed. Let me see. While I'm waiting on that to dry. So right here, when you got a screen print press, you can either draw lines on here. My bad, y'all not even seeing what I'm trying to show y'all. You can either draw lines on your palette, but like with this press, it's got lasers. Now, I don't know if y'all can even see them, but like it's got lasers on there that show you where to line the shirt up at. So you would just take your shirt and slide on here. I hope I got enough ink on here. And really, you want to mix your ink up before you print, but I'm just kind of trying to show y'all the process. And all you do is just take the ink and push it through. And when you lift it up, this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna show y'all like the conveyor belt right here. I got it set so that the ink have to get to 320 degrees. So all I would do is just like take the shirt and lay it over here, and it'll go through to the other side. And when it comes out on the other side, you can wear it. It's ready to go. If you don't care the ink properly, it can wash out. And I'm gonna while she doing some other stuff. This thing keep falling over. Doggone.
Let me show everybody. Where's Sin? Did she get missing, y'all? So, okay, y'all. So, she'll probably be right back. So, it actually cleaned out really, really good. So, I can use this again. I will use it again. I'll probably try to play around with some other colors, but it actually cleans off really, really well. And this is with the vinyl that came with the kit. So, we will be able to use it. Uh-oh. She's on her way back. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna take this glove off, and then I'm gonna get ready to do the wine glasses, or not the wine glass, but the board with the little wine glass and the wine. Hey, Nicole. Y'all, this is actually really, really easy. It was super easy to get this done. So I'm gonna put it under here. I think since it, oh wait, I need to move this ink though, right? So I still need to throw away. I'm gonna put this over here and then I'll close it later. So anybody else doing it? Yeah, so I think for this water-based one, a spoon, um, it's gonna go under the heat press. I'm just gonna set it under the heat press for a few minutes, and then after that, I'm gonna press it. Sin was here. She's almost back. So, I just need to move this. I don't want to get any ink on the shirt that I'm gonna put near the under the heat press. I just want to make sure my hands are clean. But y'all, this is so easy. Look how that washed off of the screen printing board. It washed off easily, so you can keep pressing. You can use another color. You don't have to use the same color. And if you use, oh, here's Sin.
My bad, y'all.
Hey, Sin. Welcome back. I need you showing us something.
My bad. Make you big. Make yourself big because I'm messing up. But anyway,
Hot mess. Hot mess. Hot mess. So I'm gonna do, oh, what part are you on, Sin?
I was just showing them a shirt. I just printed like a shirt that from the last job that I printed. But just to kind of show them. Because my screen is almost dry. And then I'm going to go show them how to burn the screen.
And so okay, so now you're about to show us how you're gonna put that on the actual screen, or how you're gonna
Uh-huh.
put it on the screen. Because what does the emotion actually do? I'm so confused with emotion.
That's what you use to make the stencil instead of using the vinyl. And like with the emulsion, it's you can wash it out and you can use it several times without having to remake it. Like if you was careful with yours, you probably can use it again. But like the water, if it hits the sticker part of it, it might come out. It'll eventually start coming off.
To start peeling. So far, it's
Yeah.
okay. So far, it's like it washed off really good. So I'm gonna use it again. I might try to play around with some paint and mix those colors, or maybe get some like other paint. I want to do like a hot pink paint. I think so. That might be the plan. So
Yeah. And you can like if you want to print some of them shirts and sell them to the subscribers or give them to the subscribers or whatever you want to do, you can do a lot of them quickly.
that's true.
Yep. The
Sin,
only thing is changing color. Huh?
thank you for the idea. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Merlin, I think I gotta send Merlinda one. She's my very first member, YouTube
Yeah.
friend.
And one thing you can do a lot of different color shirts. You can do different color shirts and keep the same ink too. So that's something another thing.
Yeah.
Let me see. This screen is almost dry. It's just freezing cold here.
How
And
cold was it today?
I don't know. If it's less than 60, it's freezing. It's probably in the 50s or something. Let me see where my phone is. I need to be keeping my phone by me since my child is sick. He'll be calling me. He'll call my mom and she'll take an hour to go get him. Let me check on it.
Teresa, you gotta put up a picture of your shirt. We want to see it. And thank you. So I'm about to do a board. I'm gonna see about screen printing on this board while Sin is still drying. Sin.
Oh, actually, I didn't check it. I was coming to check my phone real quick.
Okay, don't
I
worry.
be I be getting distracted.
You're fine. you, you are 100% fine. I'm just gonna come over here, get ready to screen print because I'm thinking I may do this and then maybe put something else or something. So, Sin, if I wanted to paint this, let's say I wanted to paint this board, right? I could still apply the screen print on top of like something that would
Yeah,
that.
as long as the paint is dry, it'll work. You can print on it.
So I think I may try that. So not now, but eventually.
I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Let me look at some of the comments while you're doing that.
Okay.
I was saying you're probably not gonna invite me on your show no more. I'm always unorganized and got stuff going on.
No, you're always welcome. I'm doing something new. This is exciting. So you are always welcome, Sunshine. Let me get a paper towel. It's a little wet.
T- T- Teresa says my shirt is drying now. You did screen printing along with her, Teresa. I'm sorry, I'm just not looking into the comments. Thanks, Nicole. What's up, Shandy, Merlinda,
Oh, that's too big.
S Boom?
It's too
It won't
big.
fit.
Yeah, it's too big. I mean, I'm gonna have to get more of these. So, is this one, or this is just a scooper, a scraper?
I think that's just for the ink. Like I don't know why they made it so big like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah, and
not.
they
Oh,
and
you
they
said
gave you some of the. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, and they gave you some of those the other kind like the squeegees like that. But I think the other squeegees will work better for screen printing.
let me
I
do
mean
this.
that one might work. You could try it, but the other ones I think work better. The ones with the rubber on them.
Okay, I got it. This one.
Sam said great job. S Boone says double sided tape.
Oh, thanks you.
Aliana says print it. Creativity in progress says it looks nice.
Thank
So you
you.
can put iron or heat press if you don't have a conveyor dryer. Yes, you can, but I recommend a heat press so that you know that it's getting up to the right temperature. Like when I first started, that was how I used to have to cure my shirts, and I like you can let them air dry because they're air dry, or you can use a blow dryer to dry them. You can hover the heat press over them to dry them. It just depends. Like if you're printing a lot of them and it's just you can like lay them out or hang them up like I used to have like a little line going across so that with the clothespins, you could hang it up like that and they would dry so that, nothing would touch them. And then all you got to do is heat press. And I always used to do 350 degrees for 30 seconds. And that's how I cured mine. And I think Patrice was saying that they put in her instructions 320 for 40 seconds, I think, something like that. 320
Um,
for 40 seconds.
yeah, or to press it, something like that. Girl, you know how to read those instructions good.
Yeah, yeah, and I was just starting, but the 350 for 30 seconds it worked for me. But you know what they put in the instructions probably will work also. What's up, that to this? How you doing? Passionately ignited, Yolanda, Tracy, Tracy G,
Hey y'all, welcome to date night.
Jesse. I'm all the way back at the top of the chat because I couldn't see the chat this whole time.
Oh no, and I wasn't showing it. I'm sorry. I should have been
Oh no,
doing
that's
it.
that's fine. Teresa said, "Yes, I did. I'm trying out a wine glass sleeve right now." Okay, all right.
Nice.
How you doing, Erica? Thanks, Cassie. Appreciate that. Merlinda says, "Yay, send me one."
Yes, Melinda.
Hey, that's a collectible. You gotta keep it forever, Merlinda. That's the first one.
It's it's the first one. Melinda, send me, email me your address. I'll send it out.
Watch, she gonna be screen printing, y'all, because screen printing is addictive. It's fun. It's so much faster, especially if you're doing a lot of the same shirts over. And most of my orders are one color designs, and I've been doing screen printing since about around 2010 or so, because I started doing t-shirts around 2007, 2000, well, 2008, 2009, and I started screen printing not long after that, because I was just doing it with the, with the vinyl. I didn't know anything about transfers, and there's a lot more options now, because they got the screen printed transfers, DTF, all kind of stuff. But the screen printing, you gonna make more money from screen printing too. Because
This is
once you get that, go ahead.
no. This is gonna be my family shirts for this year. I'm gonna be
And
screen printing.
yeah, and to get started screen printing, you can get like a one color press for a cheap price. Well, everything has been going up, so I don't want to just say a price and it be wrong. But
Oh, I didn't do
if
this.
you gotta go
Sorry.
ahead,
No, I didn't do this one good. What was
make your
this?
thing big.
It's not good. Hold on.
It might have moved.
I think I moved it. I was over.
Okay.
See?
No, it the print came out good, but I think you didn't rub it through enough. If it would have been big, I would have been saying, do this, do that.
I
I
did
think
not.
you kind of skipped that part. You didn't rub it over that part.
I didn't do it good.
Yeah. Like if you and well, I don't know if it'll come off now, but before it dries or whatever.
Ah, it's good.
But you can paint it though.
Yeah, no. I think I like it. I think I'm gonna put like a cute little border around it. Maybe put like line going down or something like that. I like it. I'll make it work.
Yeah.
So I need to put that to cure too.
You did what?
Should I cure this one too underneath the heat press?
Yeah, you need to let it dry and probably cure. You know what? To be honest with you, I have never printed on wood. I know on paper they just let it dry because it's not going to be washed or anything. So it'll probably be okay as long as it's dry, and you probably want to coat it. With a clear coat or something like that
Okay.
to make sure that it don't come off. But if it's gonna be inside, it may not even matter. But if it's gonna be outside, you for sure wanna coat it with a clear coat.
The clear coat. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse this out. I'm
Kiddo.
gonna make it big. But it didn't come out too bad. It's just this edge over here on the side. I don't know why. What I did, I thought
Yeah.
I was
You might
doing it.
not yeah, you might not have pushed all the ink through. Can you see like you can see through the screen everywhere where it's printed on that board, but on that part that's not printed, it's still ink in the screen?
Yeah,
Yeah, the ink didn't go all the way through. Like you have to make sure you put enough pressure on it.
that's exactly what it is, and it just looks different. You probably can't see it on here, but that's exactly what it is. Yeah. It just looks different.
Kidda Blue. Kidda Blue says hit that like button.
Thank you, Blue. I'm gonna
Thank
make you
you, Kidda Blue. I'm sorry. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna make you big. You good?
I was trying to hide my forehead. Yeah, my forehead ain't on the screen. Yeah. See, if you make me big real fast, I might headbutt somebody. You gotta be careful. When your aunt asks you to do 50 shirts, you won't have to do it. Hey, she sure won't. I have to read that one when she come back. Yeah, when you're doing like I'm telling you, screen printing, if y'all are getting like bigger orders, that'll save y'all so much time. It'll save you so much time. And I'm gonna have to plug this thing in too. Let's see. All right, it's not like it only take a few seconds to burn this screen, y'all, and I'll show y'all how to wash it out and everything. But I'm gonna first go in here and plug this thing in so that my iPad won't die. I'm on 33%, 32%. Okay, we should be good now. How many of y'all interested in screen printing now? Patrice be starting people to doing some new things. I'm just taping this battery pack on here. How many of y'all gonna go on Amazon tonight? Shandy said me. Yeah, like watch Patrice be doing a lot of screen print videos, y'all. Watch this. Shandy is the only one. Shandy the only one. The only one. Sharon says I want to try. Yeah, that will save y'all so much time. And I'm telling you, like the if you look on Amazon and you see how much that ink costs, that you'll pay for it with the first order, and you'll still be making money. Trying to make this not. I need to get a new tripod. I should have put it on the good tripod, but I got it on the bad tripod. Paula says I'll try. Aliana says my patient is not for this. Jackie says I want to try, or I can't wait to try. Shandy says exactly. Coretta says I purchased a kit so that I could participate tonight, but I'm tired. Hey, you can always go back and watch the video again and do it along with her again on the video. Sandra says she on Amazon right now. All right, all right. Barb says I would make a mess. Paint would be everywhere. I was looking on Amazon at the kids. I'm telling y'all, like, watch. Patrice is gonna be screen printing up a storm, y'all. It's gonna be like Hurricane Patrice with the screen printing.
This was so easy though. Like the process is really easy, y'all.
Tracy says I tried the plastisol ink, made a mess. I have all the stuff, but have to get back to it. Maybe try the water-based paints. Now the water-based inks are a lot less messy. Like the plastisol, you have to have like if you get that on something, it can make a big mess, and you have to have chemicals to clean that off. But with water-based, you just clean it off with water. And let me know if I'm talking too much, Patrice. I'm just trying to not have the dead time. What's up, Eastu? Coretta says definitely I will have to rewatch on Sunday. Marissa says, I want to try. You need to do a Zoom class for us beginners. I'll pay for the class. I have to do one. I have to do one. Let me see. Paula D says Patrice new name is Screen Print Chick. Hey, watch! Watch. She gonna be screen printing. I'm telling you, it's addictive.
No. It's easy. Like
Uh,
once you do it, it's easy. I need metal though.
Let me see. It was comment that somebody said. I can't remember who said it now, but they said now when your aunt asks you to do 50 shirts, you can screen print them. Let me see.
Exactly. That had to be somebody
Thank you,
who
Ruth.
knows me well.
S. Boone said, Kidda Blue, I have fabric paint in 10 by 14 wood screen print. Let me see. Tracy says, I learned everything from you, great teacher. Just don't have enough room in my sewing room craft space. Thank you, Ruth. Coretta says, yes, Zoom class, please. I have to try that. I never did any classes online. I did a couple of them in person. And Kidda Blue says, I love your fake DTF video. I appreciate you watching. Look, that's how I started doing t-shirts, like with the transfers. But I kind of just I have some videos on that with kind of a different title. I think I went back and changed the title on one of them. What's up, Edna says I have a basic kit. I think I will buy another frame and try this. It's fun, I'm telling you. What's up, Josie? Thank you, thank you. You know I'm 21 again. Let me see. Erica says now I have to purchase the kit. Hey, they on Amazon. Look, the Amazon they gonna be sold out after tonight. I'm telling you, y'all better go ahead and get them. Y'all, I'm sure she got a link below this video. Y'all make sure y'all click on it.
I don't think I'll put the link in this one. So.
Yeah, you need to go and put that link down there. And if you got it in your shopping cart, wait. Do not buy it until you click on Patrice's link.
Let me hurry
Marissa
up, guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sin.
Marissa says, I just set up my hoop master while watching and wanting to do something else. Wait, yeah, wanting to do something else. What's up, Rob? How you doing? What's the teas and more? How you doing? S. Boone says, most definitely happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All of y'all with the birthday wishes. Thank y'all. Okay, I'm done taking over.
Oh
Let me
no.
see.
Welcome. Welcome.
Okay, I think this screen is dry enough.
Time.
It should be dry enough. If not, it's gonna be a big mess. We gonna see though. All right, so let me see. And this is how. Let me make sure I got the whole thing. It's hard to do on this iPad, but I just like line the edges of the screen up, and I got holes in my screen right here and right here, so I make sure that the design is not in those holes. Y'all just make sure y'all don't have holy screens like mine. All right. No, the design is on one of those holes. So let me flip it around and see if I can make it work this way. If not, I'm just gonna go with it. It'll be okay. And then like those holes in the screen, I have to tape them up. Okay, we good this time. And I'm just like making sure the tape is sticking to the screen. Just making sure it's sticking to all sides. And take this off. I'm gonna back it up a little bit so y'all can see better.
Sin, am I supposed to press this shirt?
You say, are you supposed to press it?
Yeah, like after it's been under the heat press.
Yeah, after it's dry. Make sure it's dry, because if you don't, if you press it when it's not dry, it'll stick to the paper. Which the water-based inks, it probably won't really mess it up because they're thinner. And this is a vacuum exposure unit. My shoulder. And all you do is I got it set for a certain amount of time, and when the vacuum comes on, it's gonna make it real tight in there, and it's gonna expose the screen. And it only takes a few seconds.
I do think I want to get the metal frames though. I
And
don't
it's
think I really want
done.
ones.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with the wooden ones, unless you're doing multicolor prints. All right, so now that the screen is burned, I'm gonna take it off of here, and hopefully it's dried enough. And then I'm gonna take this spray bottle right here, and y'all, you can probably see like a truck on here from the last design that was in the screen. So I'm gonna spray this, and y'all can kind of see that basketball design now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take it over to my washout booth, and try not to slip down, cause trying to show y'all this, I'm making a mess on my floor. All right, so now I got that in the sink. Let me move this stuff out the way. And you kind of let it sit just a little bit. Let me unplug this thing.
Wait, so where did that come from, Stan?
The emulsion, and I might not have left this dried enough. We gonna see though, cause it's gotta be dry. I'm kind of trying to accelerate it so I can show y'all. But that's that came from the emulsion. When I did the emulsion, I kind of made like a photo in that or whatever. Are you talking about where did the design come from?
No, I know you got the design from Etsy, right? But
Yep.
so from when you turned out the lights and you applied the emotion on it, and then this happened with the image that you got.
Did you miss that part?
I
I'm
must have.
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, like I was showing. I can go back real quick. Let me spray some water on this so to keep on doing what it's doing. But like when I was showing, did you see the part when? Oh, my bad. When I had before I put it in there, I had this. Is it locked? This is the thing that I use to make sure that it's straight, that my design is on the screen straight.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this on here, and let me see if I can get it to where you can see it again. But right here, I just had this like on here, and then I took my screen. I'm gonna just take a screen that I got over here. But I had this screen right here. I took my screen that did not have a design in it. It just had the emulsion on it, and
Mm-hmm.
I put it on top of here. And this transparency is stuck to it. I'm not gonna stick it to this thing right here. And then I just put it inside of the exposure unit.
Mm.
And
So I missed that part.
my bad, I'm sorry. I should have been waiting or paying attention. I guess I
No,
wasn't paying attention. And
no, I'm
then when I close this up, it takes 8 seconds for this one to expose, depending on what kind you have. But you just you hit the button right there, and it seals it up and put pressure on it. But because this is not really a screen, I'm
yeah.
not gonna go through all that process. But yeah, and then I just took it off of here and took the transparency film off, and I sprayed it with water because the water is what starts it to break down. And then I just bring it over here, and you see it's got a little more done or whatever. And I use this. This is like just a regular little squeegee I got from Dollar Tree. I got like a pack of them, and I make sure it's wet. And you don't really have to do this, but I like to do this. Just like rub it over rub it over the design, and it washes out real easy. It, so I'm gonna go ahead and you see how it's kind of not washing out that easy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because I let it sit a little bit, but like when you rub it like that, it breaks it down
Okay.
and it start kind of, making it come out. You don't always have to do this. Sometimes I do. You can rub it with your finger, but I found that if you do it with a sponge like that, it just works a whole lot easier.
Yeah. That's cool. So this is really good for like if you have shirts that you're always printing, even like branding shirts. That's good for that. It's
Yep.
screen.
And it's like really cold here, y'all. So that kind of, affects stuff too.
So when you have different sizes, then do you adjust your image size, or do you just go ahead and use like a standard size?
I use a standard size. Like if I'm printing all adult shirts, like my size is 11, pretty much 11 by 11 in proportion. But like if I'm printing all adult sizes and it's like a lot of big sizes, it could be 12, but it's not gonna be no bigger than 12. But like if I'm printing all kids, it I like what I do, the way I figure out my sizes is by finding the smallest shirt, and I put the design as big as I can for it to look right and fit right on that smallest shirt. And that's like even if I'm doing like vinyl and stuff like that, I do that for all of them. And it's ready. All I gotta do is dry it one more time, and it don't take long to dry for this. But I'm probably holding y'all up too long, Patrice.
But you no, sis.
And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you wash everything out. Like you can hold it up to the light right there and make sure that everything's out. Because sometimes if you don't wash it out good, it'll it won't let you print. Like it won't, the ink won't go through in some spots. But that should be good. And I usually get like a paper towel or a some newspapers. I don't really have at my old shop. I always had newspapers, but over here I haven't really had newspapers, and I'm just kind of like wiping it a little bit to make sure that I washed everything out good, and to make sure it don't drip over here on the floor. And I come back over here, put it in the dryer, and it takes like 15 minutes maybe to dry.
Well, good.
But like usually the way I do like with this, I prepare my screen the day. Like if I have to order shirts, usually they'll be here the next day. So I go ahead and that's prepared, and all I gotta do is put it on there whenever whenever my shirts come in. A lot of times I have everything set up, and then when my shirts come in, all I gotta do is print.
I put Sin's YouTube channel inside of the chat. Make sure y'all go over there and check her out because she's always doing something different. She's always giving tips, business tips, t-shirt tips. She gives a lot of information on her channel, and she goes on live every Monday night. Well, Monday every night for me. It's like what 5 o'clock, Sin, your time.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock my time.
So that's 5 o'clock
Central.
Central, Standard Time. S. Boone has a question. She said, instead of holes, would marking with a permanent marker work?
Instead of what?
Instead of holes, would marking with a permanent marker work?
Um, I'm not sure what she mean by holes.
Or for lining
Like
it, is lining it up with holes or no?
I had holes in my screen because that the screen is damaged. If that's what she was talking about, I'm not sure if that's um what you're talking about. But let me see. On mine, I put plus marks to make sure. I put plus marks so that I can line it up with my registration mark. If that's what you mean, I'm not. I'm a little bit confused about what you're asking. Um, but like the holes that are in my screen are holes because my screen is damaged. And I didn't realize that when I was watching that screen. I just like grabbed three screens and washed them out. And like actually, when they get damaged like that, it's time to throw them away. But well, those of y'all that be watching me, y'all know, y'all know I'm cheap, and I'm gonna keep it till it ain't gonna work no more at all. And I just like move it and put the design in a different place so that it's not where the holes are. But you don't want holes in your screen. That's an old screen.
Barb, I put in the chat the kit that I'm using tonight. I'm gonna update it and put, like, I got a few extra things, like a few extra inks, a few extra frames, a few extra of the rubber squeegees. So I'll put that in the link also, but it should be in the description now. I just put it in not too long ago. And then Dottie
Um,
says, I really want to try this, but I think I would be getting divorced if I took up another craft.
hey,
Dottie.
look, screen printing is not expensive, especially if you get that kit. The kit like that. It's not really like if you getting like it took me years to get to where I'm at now, but it's like you'll make more money screen printing because it's so cheap to do once you have the equipment.
Mhm. This really makes me want to get into screen printing. I'm already hooked on sublimation. This is really, my part was really easy, and it looks like Sin's part, what she's doing, because like we're giving you two extremes. So I'm giving you something like very beginner, very beginner user friendly. And so just to see if you would like it. And honestly, after me doing it this first time, I know I'm gonna do it again. I'm already thinking of making one of my wooden signs with it for the porch. So I'm already, like, I already have my mind set on doing a video with it and then doing the wooden sign already. So it's really, really easy. And then Sin is showing you, like, this is like, if you want to continue in screen printing, this is where it leads. Like, you don't have to just stop here with this little small kit, but this kit works. As y'all saw, like, I printed out, or I cut out the vinyl, put it onto the screen printing frame, and I can keep using that. So it's and that's cheaper than going to get vinyl, y'all. Imagine that is
Yeah.
cheaper than vinyl. So
If
uh-huh.
how much was well, they can look on there and see. I was gonna say, like, tell them how much your setup was, and then imagine if you got like an order of just 25 shirts to
Mhm.
do, and you did it like that. You would make your money back.
Yep.
Maybe more. I don't know the exact price because everything's going up and stuff. But and then you still can print more shirts. Like on the first order, you will make your money back, especially if you start out that way. And you can find like a one color press for maybe a couple of $100, and just get the ink and the squeegees, and you'll make your money back quick.
Yep. So I'm definitely interested in doing more with screen print. Let's see who I missed. Okay, somebody. Oh, so S Spoon said on screen. Remember, she was asking about the holes or the permanent marker. So she was like on the screen.
Um, Now you don't want to write with a permanent marker on your screen. Let me show. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get my screen and I'm gonna try to make sure I know exactly what you're talking about because I had holes on my in my screen because my screen is damaged. Like let me see. Like right here with this screen, like this is a hole. That's damaged. Like it's a hole. You don't want holes. And like right here, that's a hole. And I see my emulsion wasn't all the way dry because, but it'll be all right. It's good enough. Yeah, it's peeling right there because the emulsion wasn't all the way dry. But like right here, these plus marks, I put those right there so that when I line it up on my press, I have a center line so that I know, okay, this is the center, and it'll be on there straight when I put it on the heat press. I mean on the screen print machine. But this hole, these holes right here, that's a damaged screen. That's because this is an old screen, and I just still use it. That's why, like when I had to design the other way, I had to turn around because this hole was in the way. Like the ink is gonna go through that hole, so I have to tape it up. And I can show you another screen that don't have a like this screen right here. It don't have a hole in it. Like right here, these are the registration marks that I taped up right there. But you don't want holes in your screens because eventually it's gonna tear all the way up and the tension is not gonna be right. But this screen, it don't have no holes in it. If hopefully that got what you was asking. I'm not sure if not, you can ask me again or explain it differently. But yeah, my I can't hear no more. Let me get my other earpiece.
That was me. That
Okay,
was
I can hear you now.
that was me.
Okay.
I was eating my snack and I didn't want the crunch to be too loud. Um, she said that she thought you were using it to line it up. So I
No.
think you answered both of the questions and then showed her like what you use to line it up. Yeah, she said you answered her.
Yeah, yeah, but the holes you don't want, you want to protect your screens, and it's easy to damage them if you accidentally bump them into a wall or something. Like it's space in here, like in the other building, that's where those holes came in it because I was in a enclosed space, and I might have bumped into the door, and it might have had something sharp on it or whatever, you know.
So Sin, we have Miss Marsha asks, sorry if you already answered this question. Which white water-based ink is best for dark fabric? The white ink that I tried was thick and would crack when it was dry.
Now, for the plastisol ink is really better for the dark colors because the water-based ink is kind of thinner, you know, so you'll have to put extra layers on it. But Ryonet makes some water-based ink. What is it called? It's they what I can't think of what the name of it is, but they make some water-based ink like the the speedball ink, which I use that, and it's nothing wrong with using that, but you know that's kind of like more of the hobbyist, the hobbyist ink or whatever. But they make like better inks or whatever. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it; it'll work. But like if you want something like water-based to go on dark, you probably want to try probably some of the Ryonet ink. And with the water-based ink, it do work better on the lighter colors. When you get to the darker colors, plastisol works better because it's thicker. Like the water-based inks, it's kind of they thinner. Let me see. I got some in here, and I can kind of compare it and let you see what it's like. But the water-based inks are like way thinner compared to the plastisol inks. So let me see. All right, so let me put a glove on. Like, let me find a squeegee or something. Okay, like this is the water-based inks, and really, let me see. It's not really pouring, probably because it's been sitting here for a long time. But you could really pour this out. The water-based ink, you could pour it out. But like, you see how easy it is, like how it mixes up real easy. It's, you know, like I don't know, really know, but it's like real easy and light like that, and real easy to mix. And I'm gonna show you what the what the other inks are like. Get another glove on. There's not really much ink in there. Let me see. And like with the water-based ink, you see how like this is the plastisol ink. It's more like sticky. Like the other ink is like this ink, it's not gonna come out. You're not gonna make that come out like that. But like if I do this water-based ink like that, especially since I stirred it, it will come out. Like I hope it don't, but you see how my bad, y'all see that?
Yeah.
It will fall out. It will fall out. But this is not gonna fall out. You can. This is like peanut butter or something, but it's a little thicker than peanut butter. So like like it's not gonna fall out. It's thicker. You know, it's more thick and stuff like that. The other one is more like whipped cream like, but this ink is more like peanut butter like. If that's hopefully that kind of explains it better for you. This gonna go with that.
So Marissa says that she's excited about your class, and now
So I gotta get the class going now.
you're signing up for it. I may be interested in pursuing more screen printing. You know, I'm always down for something new.
Well, I might have to get a I don't know, get a different setup, like a different press or whatever. Wait, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to figure it out, and I'll do a class on it, a Zoom class.
Yes. Okay, so Lizzie Settle said, what type of vinyl do you use in general?
My
Oh, go ahead, Sin.
oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, no, go ahead.
You got it. You
I'm eating,
got it.
I'm eating my snack.
You're gonna be fluffy. You gonna.
I'm
I'm
already,
just messing with
girl,
you.
I'm already fluffy. Like,
Um, you want to use you. My earpiece just fell out. My earpiece.
you
Oh,
and that
here it
ear.
is. Okay, y'all can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry about that. I got all kind of difficulties going on. You want to use sign vinyl, and you want to use like a permanent sign vinyl, like a Arcal 651 or something like. That's a Arcal 651. Something that's gonna stay on there. Like you know how they have some sign vinyls, but they're like the cheaper ones or the thinner ones or the removable ones or whatever. You don't want to use those. You want to use like a permanent vinyl, so that it'll stick good on there. But like you want to use one of those. I was trying to see if I have one of those thinner ones, but you don't want to use those thinner ones. You want to use a heavy duty one that's gonna stick really well. But the Arcal 651, they sell that one on Amazon. It's the sign vinyl is cheap. It's way cheaper than the t-shirt vinyl.
Yeah, yeah. And with this like you get more out of it, more out of that vinyl, as opposed to keep having to weed and then using up that vinyl. And vinyl is expensive. Like the good
Yep.
vinyl, if you want to get like the good vinyl, it's expensive now. Amazon has like some cheap vinyl, but y'all, that vinyl sometimes it ends up lifting up. You have to know which vinyl is a good vinyl. So yeah, yes, Jackie. So the vinyl is the stencil. So that's what you use as the stencil, the vinyl.
Yep.
Hey,
And
Customs Journey, and thank you for my super chat. I appreciate it. So, Customs Journey has a question, Sin. What are the benefits of plastisol ink versus water-based ink?
okay, if you are first starting out, I feel like water-based is more like user-friendly as far as you don't have to have all the chemicals and stuff like that. Like especially if you're doing it at home and stuff like that. And it's less messy. The plastisol ink, once you get used to doing it, you don't make a mess. But I used to like That, like, if y'all notice, the people who watch my videos, like, I'm always wearing gym shorts and stuff like that because I started doing that because I would, if I had on some good clothes, I would sometimes get ink on them and mess them up. So, and if you're using water based, I mean, if you're using plastisol ink, it's not gonna come out. Even if you don't cure it and you try to wash it out, it's gonna be still in there, you know. But like with water based inks, it's softer. It's got a softer hand. It works, to me, it works better on light colors than dark colors. With plastisol ink, if you're doing like black shirts, a lot of black shirts, you probably gonna want to get the plastisol ink because they make the highly opaque inks that you don't need an underbase for, and it'll print directly on there. But like with water base, you're gonna have to pretty much do an underbase if you want to print on dark. You know, if you want your colors to come out like what your colors to pop and, you know, show up real good, you're probably gonna have to do an underbase on darks. And let me see, with plastisol ink, like I was saying, you need the chemicals. With water-based ink, it's easy cleanup. All you need is water. The plastisol ink will not dry in your screen. It won't dry until it gets to 320 degrees. If you leave it in your screen for a long time, it will get a little bit tough, and you might have to like clean the screen out for all of the ink to go through it right. You know, sometimes it'll kind of get kind of like, I guess, like the printers that clog up or whatever. It'll kind of clog up a little bit, but if you put some ink remover on it, it'll come on out. And with the water based ink, it can dry in your screen if you don't flood it. Like flooding your screen is, you know, like whenever you printing, you cover your design with ink, and then you start at whatever end or side you're gonna print on, and you push it through, and then when you get done with it, like once you lift it up, you flood the ink, you cover the design back up so that the ink won't dry on the screen. Now, if you study printing, the ink probably won't dry on the screen with the water-based ink, but if you stop because a customer came or something like that, you gotta walk away. You want to make sure you flood your screen every time. But hopefully that answered you. I mean, you know, hopefully that helped. You're welcome, Lizzie. If you was talking to me, y'all hit that like button. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. What's up, Eve? Eve for president. Eve for sheriff. Eve for alderman. You- we can't hear you. I can't hear you.
When you said that the other night, Eve for alderman, I was like, she is a hot mess just like me. Like, what is wrong with us? But thank you,
Hey,
Eve. Custom
we gotta.
said, thanks, Sin, for all the information you put out. I've learned so much from the content you put out. Aww.
Thank you. I appreciate you watching. Let me
Let's
see.
see. Marissa says, I have a lot of Cricut permanent vinyl. Going to try it. It's on sale now, 50% off, and there's a coupon for 20% more off. Cool. It
Trying to get this.
should. I used negative for my HTV prints as screen printing. I posted it earlier above. Design way earlier above. I haven't tried. So you can use HTV for it. What you have to do, give it a light press on the mesh.
I don't think it will come off. I don't know. Maybe if you use vinyl remover, it might come off, but I don't know. And then, how big can you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how big is your screen, and how big is your like? Let me see. I'm gonna just take this screen, and like I don't have it unless I have like a Cricut Easy Press or something. Well, I guess you could press it on the outside of it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think all that heat is not really good for your screen. Like when you're washing your screen out, you want to use cold water because it can like stretch your screen. Like, let me see. I'm just trying something just to see. But like if you okay, like with this heat press right here, if I put it right here and I try to like press it, I guess you could do that. But I don't know. I would just recommend because like these screens are kind of like your pantyhose. You know, like when you wear stockings or whatever. That's kind of what the screen mesh is like. It's not like a it's it's a little more heavy duty than that, but it's like you can damage it easy. Like if you got a rough fingernail or something and you rub it on there, you could damage your screen. You know, so it's not really. I don't think the heat is that good for it. Let me see. And usually it don't take that long to do like screen printing and stuff, but because I didn't have anything ready, like the way that you do with screen print to make it fast, you have your screens ready to burn, and all you gotta do is burn them, and then it take like maybe 15 minutes to dry them, and then you can be printing. But like it's taking me a long time because I had to do everything, the whole process, because I didn't have everything prepared. I'm gonna pull a couple of shirts because that screen is gonna be dry in a minute, and then let me see. I'm gonna
So what do
print
I
the
need to put
long
on
sleeve.
top of this screen print that I'm gonna press? Do I need to put butcher paper or
Yeah,
Teflon
butcher paper.
butcher paper? No
The you
print,
could put either one, huh?
parchment.
Parchment paper will work. And I don't know why I'm saying butcher paper, parchment paper, not butcher paper, parchment paper or the Teflon cover. When you're doing the Teflon cover, they can make it more shiny, but I don't like my stuff shiny. I like to use the parchment paper instead of the Teflon sheet to make it more. I like matte stuff. Like even with the vinyl, I don't be wanting it to be you know, I don't be wanting to be
But that's a good tip.
what you
I had
call it.
no idea. I had no idea that that made a difference. So I'm gonna use a little bit of Teflon. I like shiny stuff.
Yeah, if you like it shiny, then you can use it, use the other one.
Right?
Let me see. I'm gonna print two of these shirts, I guess.
Let's see what we got.
You know what? I'm gonna print one of each color. That's what I'm gonna do.
Custom says, do you have to use different emulsion for different inks?
Though, if you're using water-based inks, you want to use water emulsion that's for water-based inks. They do have emulsions like what's the name of it? I forget the name of the company. Give me a second, but they have one that's called they have some that's for both. Trifecta. They have one called Trifecta. This is Ulano. This is the ink that I mean the emulsion I like to use. Ulano. This is Ulano Orange, and it's orange. Let me see. Ulano Orange is for the plastisol ink, but like you can use this for water-based ink, but you probably couldn't just use it for like a really big or a huge order. You could probably use it for maybe 25 to 50 shirts or something like that, because the water breaks this emulsion down. But if you have like the trifecta emulsion, which is like this one, this is trifecta emulsion right here because it's purple, and it'll last longer in the water. So so they do have different emulsions, but they do have like the trifecta is for any type of print.
Look at my shirt. Sin, I am
It's
loving
nice.
screen printing.
I, t- I told you. I'm telling you.
Oh,
You
guys. So I'll be
you
screen printing a little bit more.
you're gonna have 50 of those shirts in different colors. 50 different colors.
Yup.
Hey, you can do it on a hoodie too. You can do some hoodies and some long sleeve tees. Everything while you got it going.
I got a hoodie that I was thinking about doing. Listen, tomorrow that's gonna work for me. I got a whole week off, Sin, so I could do a whole bunch of screen printing next week.
By the time school start back, you're gonna be a pro, and you're gonna be looking for you a press.
I don't know about all that. Saying hot mess. Let me see. We might have missed some comments. Let me see. Spoon to yes, I put it on screen print mesh and she uses the embroidery hoops to clamp. Oh, okay. She used embroidery hoops to clamp it. Marsha says, "Do you have any advice on beginners using photo emulsion at home?"
Um, does she know what kind of photo? Okay, some photo emulsion you have to mix it up for yourself. What kind of ink is she using? Whenever you get a chance, let me know what kind of ink you're using. But I like the emulsion that's already mixed. I don't like to have to mix it because if you get the kind that you have, it's called pre-sensitized. If it's already mixed, I think that's what it's called. Let me make sure all my brain cells is working. But some of it come with two parts, and you have to like put a little bit of water in this little powder stuff and shake it up, and then pour it in the emulsion, and then mix it up. And if you use that kind, you can't just use it right away. You kind of got to let it sit until all the air bubbles are out. But like the kind that I use, it comes ready to go. It comes, all you gotta do is put it on your screen, coat your screen with it.
And
But that
cousin, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, no, go ahead. I was going to the next comment. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying that's pretty much it, with the emulsion and coat. I got some videos on how to coat screen, like more detailed stuff or whatever, because it's kind of a certain way you have to do it. How long does it usually take for the screens to dry? Without ink in it, I mean, without emulsion on it, like 15 minutes. With emulsion on it, if you got like a heater and uh, I got a heater and a fan on it, and if it's hot, it'll dry faster the warmer it is. But like it's cold up here, and I don't have no heat on right now because when I turn the equipment on in there, it gets hot, so I don't like to just turn it on because then it'll be too hot. But it's it takes about maybe 30 minutes, but a lot of people let the screens dry overnight with the emulsion. Like what I just did, I don't really just recommend you should just do, I'm kind of rushing it so that I could try to get something done for the video, but I usually would let them dry overnight too. But it's been times where I've had to do it and it takes about 30 minutes with my setup with the heater and everything that I have in there.
Let's see. Kita Blue says, "It's your birthday, Sin, so it's your way."
Look, I don't really be celebrating.
You don't really be well. We celebrating the night. It's your birthday. Well, her birthday is the 21st. So y'all make sure that y'all go on her videos and comment and leave her a happy birthday message. This is just our celebration with Sin for her birthday, y'all.
Yeah. This is more than I usually do on my birthday. Just hanging out with y'all.
Well, we're honored. So Shandy said that she's like you. She doesn't like shiny design. She likes matte finishes. Hit the like button, please, y'all. Hey, Crafty Leo. Hey, Marilyn. Here's good. Marilyn, we have the whole week off. I walked out of school today a happy person. Marcia
Hmm.
said that she tried speedball and she said she couldn't figure out how to expose the screen good enough to get a good image.
Now, let me see. With the emotion, sometimes you have to figure it out. They have emotion. What do they call it? Exposure calculators. They have exposure calculators. It's like a clear. Well, it's like a transparency film, and it's just got like different. Let me see. I'm trying to explain it in a way. But basically, you would just experiment to try to do it or whatever. And let me see if I can show y'all this down here. Now, To expose screens, you can use like a work light. When I first started, I was using a work light, but the work light, I always had to expose a few screens before I got it right. And I'm gonna show you this down here. And I got a lot of videos on some of this stuff. Like right here, this is my old. Let me see. Look, here's a wooden frame from back when I used to use the wooden frames. This is my old flash dryer right here. And y'all see it's got ink on it because I didn't know what I was doing at times and I messed up. But this is a U-do right here. Let me see. This is a U-do. I used to use this if y'all can see it good on it. I used to use this for an exposure unit. Let me see. I think this comes out. Yeah. I used to use this to expose my screens because it take a lot of the guesswork out. It's 10 minutes with a U-do like this, and you just put your screen on top of there, and it'll expose it. But I got like more detailed videos on that. But like as far as exposing the screen, the best thing to do is get some type of exposure unit. I had another exposure unit before the one I got in there. It takes about 10 minutes to expose the screen on this U-do. And then on the other one that I had, it took about 5 minutes. And that one in there, it takes 8 seconds. So, you have to kind of figure out the time that it takes. So every time I got, like when I got the U-do, it was already set for 10 minutes for the U-do process or whatever. So I just tried that and it worked. When I got the second exposure unit, I had to figure it out. So it's like, I was like, okay, it's probably going to be half the time. So I tried it and then I tried a little bit. I added another minute, add 30 seconds, whatever. If the design won't wash out, that means you overexposed it. If everything is washing out, like, you can't see the design because everything is washing out, that means you underexposed it. So if it's like, if everything is coming out really easy, you might want to add an extra minute or two and then kind of go from there. Like, okay, it's trying to come out. Let me, so I'm gonna take a 30 seconds off, or I'm gonna take a minute off. You have to kind of experiment with it. But they do have exposure calculators that'll kind of help you with that process.
Mm. Sam wants to know if you can tell everybody about the different mesh companies.
Okay. The basic mesh that I use is 160, and really, unless you are printing like glitter or something like that, or unless you're trying to do like do half tones or something like that, you pretty much gonna need something from like 110 up to like 160 or 180. The higher the mesh, the more detail it can hold. So if you got like a like this design on my shirt, the letters right here, that wouldn't need, you can use a 110 for that. Something, something bigger. Like with this right here, this could probably be done with a 110 too. But like when you get to like really detailed designs, like how you see this happy birthday on the screen with the little dots in it, something like that, you want to use a higher mesh, like a 180 and up for something with like smaller details in it. But like for glitter, you probably want to use a what you laughing at?
Wait, I'm so sorry. 1 minute, Eva's like, I staunchly refuse to be swayed into doing screen printing. And then a few minutes later, she's like, Sin gonna have me screen print. Yo.
Uh, like for real, y'all. I'm telling you, that's where you make your money at screen printing and save time because you printing so much faster. Like it seemed like it was taking me a long time back there. That's because stuff wasn't ready. But like on a regular, I have my screens ready. I have them. All I gotta do is burn them, and that one should be dry now. It takes like 15 minutes for it to dry, but yeah. I'm trying to move this stuff out the way. And I can show y'all some different mesh screens back here too. I mostly have 160s. I have some 110s. That's what I use for the glitter ink. But I don't really use the glitter ink. I use the what you call it? The shimmer ink. Because the glitter ink, you have to use like this is a 30 mesh screen right here. Where's the 30 at on here? I will grab the one. The other one got it on there good. Let me just grab that one. But right here, this is
Shimmer
a,
ink.
what'd you say?
I want shimmer ink. That's what it's
That's
called.
a, yeah. This is a 30-minute screen. You see how big these holes are in that screen? They like really big, and I still had a hard time getting the glitter through. I don't know if I can show you the. Let me see if I got a screen I can show the. Well, kind of on the edge of this. Like that's the regular screen mesh right there. You can see it's smaller, and if you compare both of these, let me see. Like I don't know if y'all can really see it on there, but you can see how big this the 30 mesh is right here. What? No, the 30 mesh is right here. It's on opposite on the screen, and the
Mm.
one with the red on it, that's the I think that's a 110. No, that's a 160. That's a 160. I can't show it, but the one
You can
that's the
tell.
160 mesh, and this one got like huge holes, and it was still hard to get the glitter through there. I did glitter one time. I bought those two screens, and I probably never use them again. And it looked like one of them got a hole in it. Is that a hole? No, that's something. I don't know if it's a hole. It don't even matter because I ain't gonna never use it because I'm not ever doing glitter again.
No,
Not
it's
real glitter.
oh. I'm about to
I
go. I'm
do
on
shimmers.
Amazon already, looking for shimmer ink. Hi, me
What's
creatively
up?
by Kim. Lizzie said it's good to see you collabing with someone. I'm your and she meant to say subscriber. She already put the thing. She's your subscriber. Thank you for coming over here to see Simpson.
I appreciate that, Lizzie. I appreciate it. Okay, this is ready to print now, so we gonna go print something. If you got time,
We got time.
cause
Mar-
you know I ain't got no life.
Me either. So we're good. Marsha said thanks.
You
Eve still
welcome.
Eve said she about to get put out of her own house.
They ain't gonna put you out, cause when you start screen printing, they gonna want to do it. And they gonna be like, oh, you can't go nowhere. You gotta stay here and show me how to screen print.
See? So they're like so Esplin said, yeah, you can see it clear with them side by side. She was talking about the different mesh.
All right, so I'm gonna show y'all how I set everything up. If I can figure out how to put y'all on film. Okay, that's it right there. All right, so I'll take this screen and I gotta move this over because I was printing pocket logos with this one, so I'm gonna move it over so it'll be easy to center first. So I just take the screen and right here where I got these plus marks at. Let me see if y'all can see them. The plus marks right here. That's what I use to center the screen on here. So I just, and I don't know if y'all can see the lasers on there. Look, I'm gonna turn the light off so y'all can see it better. But like right here with the lasers, and I can't see the plus marks now, but I can see the lasers. Okay, so you just center it, and I know how high I need for this to be. I need it to be on this line, this top red line right there. If y'all can see. And let's see. All right. I'm gonna make this tight, and then I can line it up, make sure it's in the right place, and then you just tighten these up. Now some of the screen presses got where you clamp it at the back, and you'll just have two to clamp it at the back. All right, so that should be centered right there. And I'm gonna turn the light back on, and now what I do is I get tape. This is just some masking tape, and I like the duct tape brand, and I just put it on the corners because on the edges it's nothing there, so the ink would go through. So actually, you just tear it off, and I tore a little bit too long, so I take that off.
X Boom said that they are a Sin subscriber as well. And that's how they found this channel. So thank you and welcome. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
over.
Look, y'all wait. Y'all just wait until we do this thing that we got coming up.
So excited.
Look, I want to talk about it so bad, but we got to keep it a secret right now.
Uh-huh. Hyper crafting.
All right. And where I had the holes at in the screen, all I do is just take this tape and tape it up. And the plus marks, I don't need them anymore, so I just take them up. And any holes that you see, make sure they're taped up. And I'm going to get some ink and toss it on here. And I'm trying to make it quick so I won't keep Patrice on here all night.
We're all good.
Let me see. I'll bring y'all over to this side right here. And where's the yellow ink?
What color shirt are you using, Sin?
I'm printing a gold and a green, but maybe I should just print gold so I won't keep you on here all night.
Sin, print the shirts.
Uh
Really?
huh. Well, it'll take extra time to change that ink. And they sell this ink right here. This plasticine ink that they sell on Amazon. Let me see. I'm gonna use this other one.
But you can only use plastisol with emulsion.
No, you can use water base, but the it's just brighter with the plasticine.
Can I use plastisol with this little at home kit?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to cure the ink. I mean, dry the ink. Like you may have to get a heat gun to dry it if you don't have a flash dryer. But yes, you can use it with the setup that you have.
Hmm.
All right, so this is the ink right here. Just mix it up. Y'all see how the water base is like way easier to mix, and it's kind of like cake mix or something.
Like
You
icing,
just
yeah.
gotta mix it up, and it tastes like ice and tulip. I'm just playing. My bad. Y'all couldn't really see how I icing the cake right there, but y'all get to see it in just a sec.
Let me see, let me see.
And let me see. My bad. Okay, it's right there. And then I'm gonna just grab one of these squeegees from down here. And you really want to do a test print before you print, especially if if you're gonna be printing for other people, you don't want to be messing up the shirts before you print them. You don't want to mess up you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But let's see,
Let's see. So
making sure my tape is down here.
Miss Marcia said
Okay.
that she's a longtime sub of T-shirt Chick, and she's so excited that we are working together. We are getting the best of both worlds. Thank you, Miss Marcia.
Appreciate you, Miss Marshall. All right, so I'm just gonna bring this right here, and you like I'm gonna show y'all what flooding the screen is. I don't always flood my screen, and when you first starting out, I think that flooding the screen can I can't even talk. Screen can be kind of hard because I remember messing up and having like an ink mess because I pushed too much ink through. When you flood the screen, you don't want to put a lot of pressure. It's just like you kind of bringing the ink and covering the whole design with it. And I didn't put that much ink on here, so it's probably not going to cover my whole design because I'm only printing a couple of shirts. But like when you put enough, you can. But like what I usually do, I pick the ink up like this and I would sit it here like that, and then I would push it through. But like to flood it, I don't really have a lot of ink on here, so it's probably not gonna cover the whole design. But you just kind of rub it over the design lightly, and you see I don't have enough ink, so it's really not doing it. But all you're doing is rubbing it light because if you rub it too much, it'll be going through the screen. So when you push it back the opposite direction, it's gonna make a big mess below the screen. So I'm just pushing it, and this is what it's looking like right here.
Hmm.
So
Very nice.
thanks. I'm gonna grab these two yellow shirts I got over here. Let me see.
And Sam, they said that it looks like you're printing with a spaceship. Wow, that registration system is crazy. Does look like a spaceship.
Uh,
And he wants to know if you can cure the ink with a heat press.
yes, you can. You just have to make sure it's dry first, like dry to touch first. Let's see that. All right. And like how this is, I got like a sticky double-sided tape on here so that it won't move. Because if you have to print more than one color or more than one layer of ink, it can move. That's why I was like earlier when Patrice was doing hers, I was like, you want to make sure that the ink is through the screen before you pick it up. Because if it moves, that'll mess it up. All right, so I'm just going to take my ink and set it up at the top. And And one more. And it came out good. Sometimes you have to put an extra coat of ink on there. My bad. Right here. This is gonna be mine. Let me see. I'm gonna send it through because I don't want to mess it up. Like I could have left it up a little bit higher on there, but I like mine to be lower. My prints to be a little bit lower. Since I have bigger chest, I like for my prints to be down a little bit lower.
And Sam says, can you tell them what off contact is?
It's like when you leave in a space in between the screen, like how how early you did it. Yours was like flat on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll like with t-shirts, you don't really have to worry that much about off contact. But when you printing like thicker stuff, like thicker like hoodies and stuff like that, like if your off contact is not right, the hoodie will stick to the screen and come up and stuff like that. And if you need to print a second layer of ink on it, you can't get it to lay down right a lot of times. But it's just basically leaving like a space in between your screen.
Okay. And Sam said that was a nice clean print.
Thanks. And like you can print hundreds of shirts with this, maybe even thousands, as long as you got enough ink.
going.
Yep. My bad.
I'm
I
gonna
was trying to
finish.
put just a,
Sin, I'm gonna
huh?
finish my family Christmas shirts so fast this year because they always want
Yep.
they always want HTV, but we're gonna do screen printing. I'm convinced.
And they not gonna complain because the ink is way better. And I'm gonna show y'all how to change the color of the ink, and I'm gonna do this one last shirt, and then I'm not gonna keep y'all on here all night. I'm just gonna keep y'all on here half of the night.
Hot mess. Stop.
All right. So I'm gonna grab, and like with this ink, you can use it over. All you gotta do is like scrape it up and put it back in the container.
That's a lot of ink left.
And when you print for a while, you'll be able to kind of tell out how much ink to use. You know,
Kenny's like, I'm up.
so,
He's gonna keep us up half the night, just half the
oh,
night, but not all night. She's like, she's up.
yeah. All right. And I'm just going to lay this over here on this paper I got on the floor, and I'll clean this up later. Well, actually, let me see. It ain't gonna take that long. All right. So it's like chemicals. Where's the top? Oh, I'm just sitting right here. But I know I got right here. It's right here. But these are some of the chemicals that I use right here. This is for plastisol ink. You don't need that. This is screen opener. I just use the screen opener to do it, even though you don't really need screen opener. They have ink remover that you can use.
Mhm.
But I think the screen opener, just go ahead and knock it out.
Okay.
And they do have like eco-friendly products too. That most of the eco-friendly ones they smell like citrus. But yeah, you spray a little bit more on here.
So S Boone, I'm on the East Coast, so it is 10:21 here, and Sen is in the Central time zone, and it is 9:21 where she is.
All right. But yeah, you just basically keep wiping this, and eventually it'll be, the ink will come off. And these are like some highly absorbent wipes. Let me see. I'm gonna just toss it over there because I ain't trying to keep y'all on here all night.
So that looks like it's bringing it off real easy.
And y'all see how like it absorbs pretty much.
Mhm. Hmm. Sam says, "Can you tell us if there's a difference in the squeegees that you use?"
Some of the squeegees are harder. Like let me see, like the green one right here. I think this is an 80 durometer. And it's like if you're printing white ink, this is good for like white ink or the heavier inks. The harder the durometer is, it's better for those. For the harder ink, like if you printing black ink, this is I think this is a 60, the yellow one, a 60 or a 60 durometer, I think. Maybe a 70, either a 60 or 70. Let me see if it say it on here. No, it don't say it on here, but you can tell by the colors. Like I know this one is for like softer inks because it's a softer squeegee. The blade is softer. This one is harder, so it's for heavier inks. And Like if you can tell, like the way that I don't know if y'all can even tell, but this one bends a little bit more. It's like I'm doing it with one hand, so I don't know, but you see that one don't bend as much. So that that's really the difference in the diameter. And they do have some that are like different, like one squeegee that's got a lot of different, depending on where you're using it at. Like in the middle, it may be 90, you know. But the ones I only have one like that, and I don't really use it. And
Learning.
I probably should have. You're welcome. I probably should have printed the lighter color ink first. Let me grab this thing from over here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Cause I need to get some more. I need to get some more of these paper towels.
So you would say the maintenance is fairly easy. Like once you do it, the maintenance is fairly simple.
Yeah, the hardest ink to clean is the white, cause it's like thicker. But you can get thinner white inks, but the thicker your white ink is, the better it's gonna print. You don't have to put as many layers down.
Mhm.
All right. Even though it's not all the way out, it's still a little bit green in there. We're gonna go ahead and go with the next one. I forgot I gotta put some ink. Let me see. What ink is that? I can't see. I think this yellow back here. Let me just put my glasses on because I can't see
Okay.
which yellow this is.
Let's see.
Um,
Let's,
okay, we're gonna take this. No, this orbit yellow is like a loud yellow. Okay, golden yellow is what I want. Golden yellow. This is lemon yellow. Doggone it. I haven't opened this golden yellow before. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm taking up more time.
you're all
Ah,
good.
I know what I could use this right here. They got this thing closed up.
Real tight. You haven't used it before? That one?
No.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm supposed to see. I'm actually supposed to do a giveaway. I completely forgot, y'all. I forgot. I'll do it right before we get off.
All right. I got like dried ink in the screen somehow. All right. So now mix up this yellow. Whoa, that's not a good one to use. Let me see. This one will be all right to use because it has some red on it, so it's gonna mess my ink up.
Oh,
All right. Yeah, see how it was like it's real hard to mix. This might turn blue because it still got a little bit of green in here. But we gonna see what happens.
Let's see. Marcia said, this is a great live event. Thank you for doing this. Miss
You
Jimerson
welcome.
said, happy birthday, Sin.
Thank you.
Peter
All
Blue
right.
said, it's your special day. Shine, Sin, shine. Barb says, I am totally impressed that Sin doesn't get paint on her white sweatshirt. Me too. I was thinking the same thing.
And look, this is an ancient thing too. I don't want to mess this up.
Mhm. So Jerry Crafting says, so Sin, I have a Udo. It's the old system. Yes, I know. My question, I left an image on one of the screens. Is there a heavy duty screen cleaner I could use to get the screen clean?
With the water-based inks, water usually gets that out. I'm just trying to make sure this y'all can see. That's one thing about leaving the ink in the screen. You can damage them and make them where they're not usable anymore. I think Ryan that sells the UDO screens, but if not, you can always use that to expose the screens. The UDO, and if you get another heat press, I mean another screen printing press. All right. Okay, it didn't turn blue yet. That's what it's looking like right there. I don't know if
Okay.
y'all can really see it
We
that
can
good
see
on
it.
there. Let me put it on this green and then I can show y'all what it looks like when you get done. And I got ink on my wrist. Let me get that off. Because that'll be everywhere. When you get ink on you like that, you gotta get it off.
Goes
Or
quick.
you'll be wondering where the ink is coming from. You'll be like, it's red ink everywhere.
And then Crafty Leo says that she'll be right here to the end. Sin has me wanting to screen print. My husband is going to put me out. I hope Sin has room for an apprentice. You sound like a baby.
y'all,
Eve,
y'all can all come on. We'll
Eve
have
has
a party
a
every day. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
oh no, no, Eve has a similar situation going on.
ahead. Hey, we all gonna get together then, cause I don't have no life or nothing. So we can hang out. We can go anywhere. We ain't gotta ask permission or tell nobody where we're going if we don't want to.
Yep, that's so true.
All right. Now with the yellow, it's a lighter color. I don't know if y'all can really tell on there, but it needs an extra layer of ink on there. So I'm gonna turn this flash jar on, and I'm gonna push it around there, and y'all see the light come on, and it's like it's heating up that palette right there. So I'm gonna put this next one under there, and like usually I just spin them all the way around until I print all the shirts, and then when it get back to here, I'm gonna make sure it's like the ink getting on my finger, so it didn't cure, it did not dry enough. Let me take it back around there. It ain't gonna take that long. I'm gonna just, my bad, run it under there a couple of times.
So Sam said, "Tell us what a breakdown is."
Sam trying to quiz me. Sam, you quizzing me. That's basically when um you talking about like a breakdown in the screen. I mean, it's a couple of different breakdowns. I learned how to screen print from YouTube, so I may not use all the correct terminology. If you are a professional screen printer, that's why I was saying I'm not a professional screen printer. I learned how to do everything here from YouTube and trial and error. But you can break the screens down. I had a screen to break down on me before to where the screen ripped. I was able to still use it and finish the job, but sometimes you can't. But when you break the screen down, you basically, just like how I cleaned the ink off the screen earlier, I would take the tape off, I would take it to the washout booth, and I would spray the emulsion remover on there and clean that off, and then I would degrease the screen and dehaze the screen. Dehazing the screen is when you get the images out. Like sometimes the ink will dry in the screen, and it like with the plastisol ink, it'll dye whatever color that ink is where you was printing that design it, and you would have to use some dehazer to get that out so that that won't be left in your screen. And then once you do that, all you gotta do is start all over. Coat the screen with emulsion and burn another image in it. And you can like reuse the screens over and over and over. All right, now that I don't know if y'all can tell how that looks now. With that second coat of ink, it looks a whole lot better. It's opaque. If y'all can see, okay, sometimes that these iPads be showing the wrong way. So let me see. And that's what it's looking like. You just toss it on there. And when it go through and come out on the other end, it's ready. So let's see. This is the yellow, the gold shirt right here.
That looks good. And that's long sleeve. That looks good.
And this right here. And like you can do a lot of different designs. Like this was a 3-color design right here. The Z, but I made it into a 1 color so that it would go with this. And that's something that I have done for customers before too. Like if you come, like y'all saw my T-shirt chick design, that's a full color logo, but you can change it so that you can make it screen print, easier to screen print. And this is the green one right here. My bad. And that's basically it.
I learned so much. I'm fascinated with screen printing now. Like everybody
I
else.
told
I'm going down the rabbit hole.
you silly.
So Crafty Leo
I,
said happy birthday. Shandy said yes it is. Thank y'all for doing this live. Creatively by Kim said happy birthday, Sin. Keita Blue said Sin, do your thing. We are the viewers, so keep going. Jerry Crafton said, can you say the name again for the person that sells Udo screens?
it's Ryanette, but when you go to Ryanette, it's going to take you to, I think it's screenprintingsupplies.com or silkscreensupplies.com, something like that. But if you type in Ryanette, it's going to have like a link for if you want to buy stuff. But it's Ryonet. This is the green
Okay,
and the
7:55.
yellow. Look, let me lay them out beside each other.
Sin, Eve said that she was
Huh.
on board until you had to clean up that ink. She's like, I got enough mess to clean up. Y'all can have it.
Hey, just throw it away when you get finished. You ain't gotta clean it up. Throw it out. Throw it out the back door. Let me see.
Those are
I'm trying to
good.
see if they both on there. Thanks. And that's it.
Those look really good.
It's something else I want to do with that design. It's an experiment I'm gonna try.
We gonna do more colors or
No, with sublimation.
oh,
I, it's just something I was gonna try. And this, I don't know. This I could have made that inside green right there. So I don't know. Could have did something a little different. Made like an outline around that so that Z could have been green instead of doing it that way. But it's
oh,
done now.
See,
Yep.
and but you know what? In the gold shirt, the Z stands out more. You
Yeah,
see
I
that?
think so too.
Yeah, it stands out more in the gold shirt because you could
Yeah,
really, huh?
that's why I was thinking that because that's really supposed to be green anyway, the inside. Yeah. I think the gold one do look better. So I'm gonna get a green one away.
You know, it's still very nice. Everybody says it's nice. Everybody's telling you happy birthday. Thanks,
Thank
y'all,
you.
for being here with us tonight. Barb said that turned out nice. Mary said nice. Eve said cute. So awesome. Thank you, Sin.
You're welcome and thank you. And I'm sorry to take up your whole day. I'll
No,
be more prepared.
girl, you didn't take up anything. I'm just gonna run by this quick giveaway that I said that I was gonna do tonight, and I gotta do it. So it's gonna be one. It's not even gonna be long because I already have it pulled up. I was pulling it up, and I gotta report to my other job tonight. Big boy is probably going on very soon. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let me see. I don't know. Okay, so I had a video up last week or earlier this week, and in the video, all you had to do was leave a comment that said classy, I think. And so that was going to get you a. Did I get the right video? Let me see if I got the right video up, y'all. That was going to get you a. What was it, y'all? Was it last week that I did it? I think it was last week. So that was going to get you a coffee cup, a glass sublimation coffee cup for you to sub onto it, and also a deck of cards. In addition, I'm going to throw in some puzzles and an ornament from the last video that I did. But let me go ahead and grab the URL so that I can get that in. Hold on, let me go to it. It's not going to take long, Sin. I'll be almost
Oh,
home.
good. I ain't got no life. I could do
Yes,
this all night.
you did.
If I can stay awake. Look, if I can stay awake that long.
Because it's past your bedtime. Are you tired? You should be tired after the day that you had.
Look, I probably won't even be able to go to sleep. I'm gonna try to watch some of Big Boy. My plan was to edit a video today, and I did all this extra stuff.
And you'll get around to it. You'll get around to it. Don't worry. Thanks, y'all. Hold on, let me go. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. I was reading some of the comments. That was just saying a few things. And then I'm gonna hold on, let me share my screen. And then we are here, y'all. We are here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put in the URL for the video. And if you send me an email to, because we are going to end this very shortly after this announcement. So just email patrice@craftfulthings.com and I'll be able to get it. And all you have to do is send me your address and I will send it out to you. What else? You have 3 days to respond. So if you are not in the chat or in the live right now, you have 3 days to respond. If it's after the third day, I'm going to do another giveaway. Let's see, Sin. Let's see. All right. So we are here. I already filtered in the word that you had to put. The word was classy. And so we are going to get YouTube comments. All right. So there were a total of 29 comments that said the correct thing. And so we are going to hit start.
We gonna go on vacation. Was that I saw a picture of like a beach and a hotel or something.
You did.
That's
Where?
where we went.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, that's where we went.
No. So Cassandra won. I know Cassandra. She's always on the channel. I know her very well. So hopefully she will see this. If not, I'll probably see her before then. I do know her. So, all right. So
Congrats, Cassandra.
congratulations,
Oh my God.
Cassandra. All right. So, Sen, any parting words? I just want to thank you for coming on with us tonight. Happy birthday. I feel so honored that
Thank
you
you.
chose to kick your birthday weekend off with us. So thank you. And I learned so much about screen printing. You were right. I am very much so interested in screen printing. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're
Any
gonna be.
parting words for us? Like get our screen printing lives together? Anything like that? No?
Um, I look. I kind of don't even know what to say. I guess I have talked so much today, but if y'all if y'all interested in screen printing, y'all can try it out by clicking the link below this video to get your own very own screen printing setup to try it out and see if you're gonna like it and everything. And if you want to get deeper into screen printing, I have plenty of videos, like step-by-step videos telling you how to do everything from start to finish, and even some troubleshooting videos like when I had issues and stuff like that. And if you have questions, I'm live on Mondays, so you can at 5 Central Time, and I can try to do my best to help you. And I'm gonna try to get that class set up too, the Zoom screen printing Zoom class.
I will be signing up for that class. So I can't wait. I cannot wait. So that's gonna be it, y'all. This is my little this actually looks pretty cool. Like I think I'm gonna finish it. I'll show y'all how I finish it, like what else I put on it. But this could be like really nice. I could make something, but I am a little bummed out by my little side right here. I gotta get my life together.
You know
But
what?
it came out
You
pretty
might
decent.
you
Huh?
might be able to fix it. You might be able to fix it if you if you wash your screen out and you put it back on there and lay it
Uh-huh.
down. You may be able to fix it, but you got to kind of get it perfectly on there.
Aligned, right?
Uh-huh. And you can see it, you can see through the screen, so it not through the screen, but the part that needs to be printed. So
I might try, but it didn't. It came out. It looks good on this wood. Like how it came out, it looks really really good.
yeah.
So I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it and then I'll show you. And then y'all, Merlinda, what color? Merlinda, you need to just tell me what size shirt you want and what color you want, and then I will send you a shirt. Thank you so much for joining my membership here on Craftable Things. I can't believe it. I didn't even make an announcement that I had did the memberships yet. Sin, I just set it up the other day. So, and Sin help me.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Sin, I love this.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be screen printing things after a while. You're gonna change
And it
it.
feels so good. It feels good. Like not like not like that vinyl.
Yep. You think you're gonna change it to screens and combos?
No. No.
Crafts and screens? I don't know.
Hot mess. But yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna have a name change just yet. But I'm probably gonna be doing a video next week about screen printing on some wood or something. But I love this. So thank you, Sin. Thank you for
You're
all of
welcome.
your videos, all of your screen printing videos, all of your new and let me just say, like embroidery, you really have me looking at some other machines, and you're out here inspiring us. So thank you and happy birthday. Have a
You're
good
welcome.
weekend. Maybe I'll see you. I got to report to work soon, so maybe I'll see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over there for a minute
Well,
until I go to sleep. Cause I be trying to stay up, but yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm not that far. I'm like 10 minutes away.
okay. And I hope your son feels better.
Yeah, I texted him and he said he's good. I bet you he playing the game. He probably took that medicine and he probably good to go. I'm gonna stop by Walmart and grab a couple of things for him. I'm not really supposed to be out, but we don't like. I'm not at home when he's at home because I'm here at the shop. Like I leave early, so we don't really see each
See,
other that much. Yeah, so I'm gonna just put my mask on and run up in there and grab them few little things and come on out. Some stuff for him and
okay.
go on to the house.
Going to be a
And I don't
mom.
know. And I might be closed this week since I got an excuse. I don't know, but I need to be open. Yeah, cause like we don't be like close, cause he got his own car and stuff. Like this, the closest we was today when I took him to the doctor. So I'm thinking, we both had masks on, but and then the nastiest thing happened while we was at the doctor. And I'm gonna say this, and I ain't gonna keep you on here all night. Okay, so they come in the room. Well, the nurse come in the room. Uh, I'm gonna have to call her back. The nurse comes in the room. It's a guy nurse. He's like in training or something. So he had the paperwork. They come with the paperwork that tell you what you got and what to do about it and the prescriptions. He comes in there and my son is like on the bed or whatever in the ER, just sitting reclined on the bed. And this guy he comes and he's all up in my son's face with no mask on, and then he's like licking his fingers and turning the pages, and I'm just like, really? Do I said, do he really? I started to say, do he really got this, or are they still paying y'all to say that?
Like, what
You
is
know?
happening?
Yeah, because why would you do that? That's disgusting. Even if he didn't have that,
It's not.
and then yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know. It make you wonder. Because I
Yeah,
wasn't thinking that was what it was. I was thinking more like the flu or something.
but then
Because he's saying,
like, to be looking, you're like, that's not really. We shouldn't be doing that anyway, especially now.
yeah, I would have came in there with gloves on, and I wouldn't have felt funny or nothing. If I'm sick and you come in there with gloves on, protect yourself. I'm not trying to get everybody sick. I'm gonna try to stay away. But
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Well, what a way to start your birthday weekend.
Yep, I don't do nothing no way. So we'll all just be chilling, and he just won't be able to come out of his room, which he don't anyway.
So nothing gonna
So
change.
no,
Why
no.
why these kids don't like coming out of their room? Like, I don't understand. My daughter's the
The,
same way.
the video games for him. But my other son, he always coming in my room and Mama, Steph Curry had 40 points last night and this and that. I could care less what Steph Curry had. The only reason I pretend that I care is because he care, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, so
As parents, we pretend to be interested in certain things. I need to get better at pretending to care because my daughter loves K-pop, and I'd be like, really? I don't care about K-pop, but she loves K-pop, so I need to do a better job.
my bad.
You all good?
And this
Good night,
I was just one
Jesse.
of them.
Mitchie Black says, "Sin, please be careful out at night." And Eve
Okay.
says that she hopes that he recovers quickly. S. Boone said, "Good night, all." Everybody's just saying that they hope he feels better.
I appreciate that. Yeah, he said he was okay when I texted him, but for my mom to call him and say, I feel like I might die, and then she take forever to I get them for her. That was crazy.
What did you say then? Why are you
'Cause,
here? I can see your face.
yeah, I don't want to see nobody not living. I don't want to be the first one on scene. Because I
Yeah,
might pass out or something. I ain't gonna be able to help you, but I ain't gonna hold you on here all night because I know you got stuff to do.
I gotta clock in. I gotta see if I'm gonna get there before 40 gets there. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see if I beat 40 there or not. 40 might be already clocked in. So good night, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate the support and have a beautiful weekend. And I'll see y'all next week for date night. I don't know what we're gonna do next week. I don't know. But I'll see y'all next week.
I know what you're gonna do.
So
Gonna
we're
be screen printing.
we'll see. I know I'm gonna be doing screen printing next week. I'll probably do like a video showing some beginner friendly screen print. I don't know. We'll see. But good night, y'all. Thank y'all for being here with us. See y'all next week.